technically live yet until I click the live button. Once again playing Iwaihime, and I'm joined today once again by my wonderful co-host, Pixel.
This is ill-advised.
Everything is ill-advised.
None of that got on the stream, I think.
Did it not? Hello. Well, I'll restart. Hello there. I thought I'd be smart. I'm Ash Mannix. This is Iwaihime. I'm joined today once again by Pixel.
This is still ill-advised.
I mean, me streaming is generally ill-advised. And I see Pat's mummy's in the chat.
Hello, Pat's mummy. How are you doing? You're getting very excited over there. I see that.
Chizuru Mizuhara, what's
But
that from? Rent-A-Girlfriend?
Yep. You got it?
Which one is she, the main one?
She's the main girl from Rent-A-Girlfriend, yeah.
The one with the long black hair?
Brown hair, but yes.
Yeah. Good choice. Well, you're going to get some munching ASMR because I'm eating food because I'm hungry.
I've eaten, so I'm okay. So we're going to carry on with Iwaihime, like you were saying. Last episode was quite dark.
Let me see.
And that's why I said this is ill-advised, but...
Oh, shit.
Sure.
Oh, I just fucking remembered. I forgot what happened. My mind must have wiped it from my memory, and I was like, oh, shit. Fucking caterpillar legs and
That story's over, thankfully. We're now on the next story, so we'll see how shit goes wrong this time.
That's amazing. Brunettes are so hot. Yes, I agree. Traditional archery shoot. Interesting. You weren't here for the last episode. Oh, Path's mummy, you missed. It was an interesting episode. Do watch it if you can, if you have the time, and
don't watch it with people around you.
Yeah, it was pretty dark themes going on.
Especially if you're liable to get in trouble for watching something. If you're not, then whatever, man. Enjoy, have fun.
But you're
man, it's
sensitive
weird.
To assault of, in a fantasy setting, then yeah, be wary. Loopy, what did I come to? Don't watch with people around. Big thong. Was Loopy on last week?
No. You weren't on the last stream either, so the same thing applies. Last episode of Iwaihime was pretty dodgy, and definitely watch it, but don't watch it if you're liable to get in trouble for watching it. I know you're not. You'll be fine. But yeah.
Don't watch it if you're sensitive.
Fucking crazy bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Please,
Mate.
I don't think that's not a problem here.
No,
yeah.
But, like, if anyone watching this after the fact or whatever, if you are sensitive to dark themes of like assault and things around that, even in a kind of fantasy setting, be wary of this visual novel in general, but especially of the last episode if you haven't watched it. Violet Bread X is saying Setch is boring. Gojam is better. Lovely. Right, I'm going to switch to the no avatar screen, and I'm going to just jump into this. Let's continue. Load.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you guys. Yes, now we're on the full screen.
Oh.
Is it meant to be silent?
You're not hearing it. You're not hearing it. It's not meant to be silent.
No, wait, I'm hearing it. I am hearing it.
Jeez.
My bad. I had my thing muted.
Don't give me that fright. Do you know I'd updated my display drivers today, literally just before the stream, and I'm like, this is a bad idea.
Why would you do that?
Bad idea.
Why would you do that?
Because I like pain. Where the hell? Right, I think this is the last one. What the fuck is going on here? Is that right?
Yeah, that's where we are. I wonder if you can load the backlog when you've loaded it from here.
Let's see.
Because you saved like 5 or 6 statements into this story. Yes.
Hi, cleaning princess. We are. Let me make you happy with my magical powers.
Cleaning princess, magical lily.
Is this going to be a thing where she's like, let me use my cleaning powers to make you happy. Let me give you a bath. Oh, oops! I've dropped the sponge at a weird position. Let me just rub that. Oh, Oni-chan, why is that getting bigger?
You've been watching The Hub again, ain't you?
What are you talking about? That's like standard anime nowadays, unfortunately.
I know. Actually, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Oh god, 3rd season of Rent a Girlfriend is coming. Yeah, we got all sorts of anime coming. That sounds great.
Mate, I've not even watched the 2nd season.
I haven't even. I need to watch that.
Give me a second. I'm going to. Where's the thing?
No way.
Volume mixer. Yeah, I'm gonna. Shit. Where is it for this game? There you are. I'm just gonna lower the volume. It's a bit too loud on my PC. Right. Oh, OBS is giving me warnings. Disconnected, reconnected. What the fuck?
Oh wow, really? That's what happened?
Yeah, I don't know why I got disconnected and it reconnected.
That's the exact same thing that happened last time as well, by the way.
No, like it didn't give me the warning though.
Okay, so it's getting worse.
It's giving me notification pop-ups. Oh, you got disconnected, you're reconnected.
That's bad.
What is it? So this didn't...
Your internet?
Right.
Your encoding? No, it can't be your encoding.
Is it something to do with the drivers on my PC? Because I don't have these issues.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't have these issues on the Tuesday. When I'm using... And that's on my Mac, my laptop.
That's a good point, actually.
So it could be a configuration on this PC. So what am I doing? What could it be? Honestly. Yeah, OBS, reconnection successful. Maybe YouTube just hates me. Anyway. Where are we going with this? Wait, stuffed animal? Stuffed animals talking? Not her.
What stuffed animal? I didn't see anything.
Mate, it's like that other one where they didn't show the rabbit.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, this is Riria. Okay, gotcha.
Wait, who's Riria? Her?
This girl, yeah.
This incarnation of...
They mentioned her in the previous story. Riria was the other girl who wasn't attending there. She was part of the club as well, but she just wasn't there that time. Riria is a weird way to do that name. I would have it as Lilia, but I don't know.
So this is a new character.
This is a new character.
We're in
a new story, new character.
So she likes to rub people clean. Okay.
She likes to dress up like a magical girl, and yeah.
Well, they say Lily.
Lily-chan.
Wait, Lily now?
Oh, because she's Magic Girl Lily, right?
So who's Riria?
Her name. Her real name, Riria.
That's Mummy saying, should I watch Girlfriend? Wait, what was Girlfriend about? I feel like I've watched that one.
I know the name, I don't know the show, so it's up to you.
Yeah, go for it, whatever. Must be good, must be degenerate. What the fuck?
You don't like magical girl stuff?
I don't dislike it, but it's kind of cringe now. There's been too much of it. And I don't know. The whole magical girl stuff, it's a bit of a cliche, but look, if a woman decided to dress up as a magical girl, right, I'm not going to tell her, I'm not going to stop her, right? And if she wanted to say, I'm going to clean you with my magic sponge, and acted like that, I wouldn't mind, right? I wouldn't say no, right? But when it comes to these like stages, and it's like, oh, I'm going to clean, copy me.
It's like the idol thing, isn't it?
Fucking cringe, man. Mainly because there's like guys my age that go to those things, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, you do you in general, but it does make me feel a little bit, just a little bit uncomfortable.
Well, it makes me want to continue watching Sailor Moon. Like, I finished at Sailor Moon S because my brother said that was the best season, and it was really good. But there's more after that, and I thought, maybe I should watch it. Maybe I should finish Cardcaptor Sakura one day. I never finished watching that show.
Isn't that super dodge? Is she not like in love with her brother, and then the teacher's having a relationship with one of the school kids, and they're like 12?
There's like several levels of okay, let me see.
Her cousin, she hangs around with her cousin, and her cousin's in love with her.
Yes, and there's also various levels of incest and homoerotica, and there's also the teacher who gives an engagement ring to one of his students. I remember that one.
She's totally in love with her.
It's just all. I mean, it's.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, man. The homoerotic stuff doesn't bother me. I have nothing against that, but it's the incest stuff and the teacher stuff. When the kid, it's like, if it were like your standard 17, 18-year-old, it would be creepy, but these kids are like 12, and you're like,
11, 10, yeah.
Oh, wow. Even worse. And you're just like, what, wasn't Cardcaptor Sakura written by, was it a group of women?
Clamp.
Yeah, they're women. So you can't blame guys on that one. But anyway, is this this is the other girl. Is it the other girl in real life?
This is Riria.
I think one's island is a what? Oh, I have to read this. I used to hate it, but not so much these days. Oh, what a shame to have. I shouldn't be spiteful. Deep down, I wanted to wink at every last one of them, but sorry, school rules and all. Oh god, I hate this character already. It's been a long time since I'd gone to the LCSC.
Yeah, that's what they said last time.
Is she not like a top class student or something like that, or?
I'm not sure. I get the feeling she might be, but.
So she's like, she fantasizes about being an idol. I don't know. It's a bit weird for someone who's.
Was she fantasizing, or was that actually happening? Like, has she got a job as an idol or something?
Oh my god. That would explain why she's busy all the time. You're actually.
It's not out of the ordinary.
Well, I'm jealous of people that get lots of attention that hot, so either way. I hadn't been over since the decision to add me to Flower High. This is what this school is called? Despite that, it didn't feel right that I'd only come back when I needed something from them. Like today. Well, since I was dropping by, I had to make good use of the opportunity. The LCSC met in an empty classroom near the infirmary. At best, Minobi, Harumiya, and Miss Hinagata would be there. Minobi is the Alice girl. Harumiya is is he the great guy? No, Harumiya is the Kiko. Kiko? The two girls. Because she doesn't know about the other. She doesn't know about the other guys.
So Harumiya, is not that. No, Tsubakiko is Kiko, as you said. I don't think her name is Harumiya, is it?
Which one's Harumiya then? Is that Toei?
No,
because Toei never comes. So she only
no,
knows.
Because she's Kurokami. Yeah.
She only knows about the girls in the class, right? In the group, she doesn't know that 2 guys have joined recently. So it can't be the guys. So she must be mentioning Minobi, the teacher, and it must be Kiko.
All right then.
Huh? Was that a guy's voice just now? But I thought the LCSE didn't have any guys.
As you were saying, yeah.
I started to have the strangest feeling. Like something new and wonderful was about to happen. To be fair, if I was in a group of guys and I heard some women's voices and I was like, wait, some women have joined the group. Yeah! Yeah, I shaved myself. Inside, 2 guys and the girls of the LCSC were sorting through goods for the rummage sale.
Konnichiwa. お久しぶりです。あ、リリアちゃん。お久しぶりだね。お仕事相変わらず忙しい？おかげさまで日々の多忙を楽しんでいます。
What the fuck are these This is YouTube faces, man. I should put this in the thumbnail. One of the guys was looking at me with confusion, while the other's eyes had grown wide as saucers. He's confused. He's worried.
He's surprised.
We all stared at each other, clearly thinking, who are you? But I could tell from the colour of their uniforms that they were juniors. In other words, they were my upperclassmen?
Yeah.
But she said they were juniors.
It goes freshman, sophomore, junior.
Freshman? What the fuck? Okay. Freshman, sophomore, junior. That's weird. Time to turn up the manners then.
布川さん、紹介するわ。我がシャチホコ部待望の男子部員の2人よ。
We want men!
はじめまして、先輩方。1年の布川リリアです。
リリアって、
Oh, Natch, yeah. Let me down.
クルスリリア？リリアちゃん？いや、マジで、いや、本当に？
Wow.
Alright, here's a fanboy. That's quite a reaction.
Also, did they ever mention her full name or did you say Kurusu-chan or something?
No, they just... No. Wait, what?
Well, how did they refer
Oh,
to
no,
her?
he... Riria. He already knows her, I think. As in, he knows of her.
No,
because
no.
he's a fan, clearly.
So, in the beginning, when they joined the club, they were explaining who was in the club?
I think they just said Riria, that's it.
Right. Wow, look at this boy. Look at this dude.
クルスってのは芸名なんだって。本名は布川リリアちゃん。
Oh, right, okay, so they might have said Ruria Nunokawa and he didn't clock.
Yeah, yes, that makes sense.
Till he saw and he's like, oh my god, I fab to every night.
この学校に通ってるって噂は聞いたことあったけど、本当にいたなんて。
He's so shocked he hasn't said great once.
Have you forgotten your love for this boy here, mate? Calm down.
What love?
Mate, he's totally in love with us. What a fucking...
敦太くんが壊れた。
I think it was broken from the beginning.
ひょっとしてクルスリリアの大ファンだったり？
You don't say.
お掃除プリンセスマジキャのリリー、小学校の時ずっと見てたっす。
Wait, what?
He's been doing this since he was in elementary. What the fuck?
No, that doesn't make any sense. No, that doesn't make any sense. She said that they're juniors, which means they're upperclassmen, so they're older than her.
So she's been doing this since she was like 5?
No, I think she's taken over this role recently. Probably watched the anime and she's acting as it in real life.
Oh, okay.
俺リリアちゃんのずっとファンでした。 握手してください
Oh. What's that thing that I've
Right.
heard that some guys do?
I know where you're going with this. It's not recommended, shall we say. It's not a good thing. But it's a thing that happens, and some idols are complaining about it.
What? Wait. Is it the thing I'm thinking though?
What else could it be?
What? It could be anything. We've not confirmed. So I've heard some guys, right? They'll jizz in their hands before they.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of as well.
Why?
I knew you were thinking of that.
Why would someone do that? Why?
Why is my stream in 1440p? Let me just change it.
How is it
There we
even?
go.
It should be 720.
Now I put it in. No, sorry. I mean, why was it in 144?
Oh, right.
I put it to 1440p now.
Why would someone do that? I don't know. I thought I was bad, but I guess I'm not that bad. Maybe one day I will be. Anyway, I was very happy to hear he knew me. So I had to look at that reaction. They were happy that she doesn't come a lot. So I had to reward him for his enthusiasm.
ピカピカマジックでみんなのお家をクリンクリ
You not feel cringe saying this, Rudia? What the fuck?
ン
No.
掃除プリンセス
Yeah.
マジカルリリーが素敵な魔法でみんなをハピハピハッピー
I, cleaning Princess Magical Lily, will use my dazzling magic to make you all happy, happy, happy. You think that's not cringe?
You just said it.
It's cringe. A warm reaction.
I like that he's got the heart eyes.
He jumped up and down with excitement while making all sorts of bizarre noises. I used to think people like him were creepy and disrespectful. I don't think... Garlic Bread X is saying, I have a feeling that this is going to go full gal cleaning. I don't know what that's referring to, if any. But eventually I realised it was because of people like him that I could shine on. Look at that realisation.
はじめましてクルスリリアですお兄ちゃんの名前なんて言うの
Wait, she called him Oni-chan, didn't she?
Sorry, I didn't get that reference either, so I had to Google it just now.
Mm-hmm.
Permission to read this out.
Go for it.
Okay, so this comes from Reddit. It says here, for people who don't know, Gal Cleaning was a decent Gyaru story that taught cleaning techniques. At chapter 8, it suddenly went into decimals and went into a very long and dragged out scene, leading up to a completely new character introduced in the same chapter 8, getting raped by delinquents. 2 chapters later, the series ended.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck indeed. Seems like that was the general reception because they just cancelled the manga basically straight afterwards.
Why? Like, what did the mangaka just like give up on it and decide to screw it over?
I don't know. I actually want to read this now and find out what happened.
Feels like self-sabotage of your own work.
Yeah.
Also, she said Oni-chan, didn't she? She didn't say Mister.
Oh, this is much more recent than I was thinking. Gal Cleaning. 2019 or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I hadn't been reading manga at that time. I read manga like years ago.
Oh. Garlic Bread X is saying, I think the author did that because he knew that his manga was going to get axed.
Do you know what? No better way for it to go out than to do a proper what the fuck ending so that it sticks in people's minds.
We're talking about it. We've never heard about. We've never heard. We don't even read manga. Well, I don't read manga. So the fact that it's gotten to us shows how effective it was. Let's see.
熱田夏也って言います
This is amazing.
What are these noises he's making? I swear to you.
The voice actor was fucking getting his money's. They were getting their money's worth with this guy.
夏代お兄ちゃん
Oh!
素敵な名前だね
Right, Garlic Predator said he used the decimals in order to get around the restriction on chapter numbers. That's smart.
I don't.
That is actually quite smart.
Wait, I don't.
Because if he was getting cancelled and his editor said something like, "We'll cancel you in 2 chapters," so then he put out chapter 8.1, then 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, 8.5, and then maybe 8.10. I don't know. I didn't see. I haven't looked into how long it is.
They've accepted that. Come, I would feel like it's like, oh, you went 8.1.
I'd be like, yeah, if I was the editor, I'd be like, you're taking the piss. Fuck off.
I'd just be like, 8.2 is your last chapter. You better wrap it up, son. I don't know how you got away with that, but still.
I like that.
Suppose all guys just want to be called Oni-chan.
But this it's the voice.
Look,
Okay.
when a guy is in heat, just leave him be.
No, when a guy's in heat, you want him to make noise like because that's what he's doing. He's like halfway to becoming the Sech King just in real life. It's just going. It was so bad.
マジカルリリーが俺の名前を呼んでくれた。
Oh, he said it. I'm worried he's going to die or something from excitement.
I love this. He was practically foaming at the mouth with joy.
Fucking hell, man. Calm yourself.
I was so glad. It was always best to give these types what they wanted. Ew.
布川さんって芸能人なんだ。
Why was he shocked though? Like his eyes were...
No,
he
they
was-
were just surprised that a girl walked in that they didn't know.
I don't know if it's a school. If someone comes in, you wouldn't be that surprised.
It's not school hours, though. It's the after-school club.
But there's other clubs about. And the teacher gets... the nurse gets called in for stuff, so I don't know, man.
She's not the nurse, though.
No, I'm saying the teacher...
お掃除プリンセスマジカルリリーって
I'm sure he's recognized her as well.
ピカピカマジックでみんなのお家をクリンクリン。知らねえのかよ、ススハラ。
テレビはあんまり見ないから。
Oh no. What a
Because you
heathen.
spend all your time punching trees.
I just punched trees with tatami mats or straw wrapped around them.
Oh no!
Channeling the spirit of Joseph Joestar right there.
知らないとは。アングレート。
Oh!
Great. Oh no.
Great.
I had a hard time dealing with people who didn't watch a lot of TV. Haha, because you can't flaunt your fame on them. But within each one of them lay a potential fan, and converting them required steady effort. Oh, you suck.
All right, let's see your marketing skills, lady. Come on.
Perfect. I'd pull out all the stops and make them fall for my charms.
こんにちはお兄ちゃんクルスリリアです
Don't call me Oni-chan. Call me Senpai.
お兄ちゃんのお名前教
But
え
he
て
is
ほ
a
しいな
senpai.
Yeah, but I don't want to be called Oni-chan. By her anyway. I'm like, call me Senpai, because that's what I am. You shit. Know the order. You are below me.
鈴原鈴だよ。よろ
Oh
しくね。
no. It's not working. Why is he not following for me?
さん
Holy shit! The moment our eyes met, it was as if something had turned the lights out in the whole world. Wow.
It's the black soot.
The two of us were alone in a dark world full of falling black snow. That is not snow. Fuck off. It felt like we were the only ones there. I'd never felt this way meeting another person before. Are you not? Would you? You've never felt this way. Have you ever saw a black soot falling in the background? Is that normal for you, Rydia? It took all I had to hide my bewilderment. But Suzuhara's bright smile never faded. Could he not see this world? Or was it because he could see it?
君は
Uh-oh.
誰?
Oh, that's a loaded question. I just told him my name was Rydia Kurusu. So what did he mean by that? Was it a philosophical question? Or was there malice behind it?
Is that what you're jumping to?
The way he's asked that, you know how like if you've gone to someone and you've introduced yourself, you're like, my name is Joe Blogs. And they look at you, right? Calmly, and they say, who are you? Basically, they're calling you bullshit. Like, who are you really? I don't know if there's malice necessarily behind that, but the way he said that, I could understand if she's like, is there malice behind it? Because he said that in a kind of thingy way.
Half confused way.
But also half kind of like, who are you? However, his eyes bore no ill will. It was downright unnerving in this quiet world of black snow.
クルスリリアはお仕事の時の名前なの。学校では布川リリアって名前なんだ。
You're trying to still give that cheery attitude. Good luck with that, Rydia. This guy only appreciates trees and punching them. I tried matching his vibe to the best of my abilities, but the look on his
vibe?
face...
Look at his face! Yeah!
It's a vibe of nothing. But look at
That's like the plainest expression. It's like, that's the very definition of a blank stare.
He's like, who the fuck are you? You're like, don't make me look like the weird one. That's when you start getting self-conscious and realise how much of a fool you're acting. I'm the magical cleaning lady. Yay! But the look on his face didn't change in the slightest.
I just thought of something like, I could imagine like someone going, oh good, the janitor's here.
Can you clean that pile of sick in the corner? My mate just vomited from all the excitement of seeing you. And for some reason that hurt me more than anything. I think he's
halfway there.
Ungerete! Oh no! I was like, oh my god. There was too much
I hope we get more of him.
There was too much awesomeness in that one scene. No, hold on. Why was I getting so worked up over a single greeting?
布川が本名で、クルスは芸名なんです。
Wait, Gurusu, does that not mean death or die?
Yeah, basically.
紛らわしかったら、リリアと呼んでいただけると嬉しいです。
No wait, it's Korosu, which means kill. Yeah, Korosu.
Korosu.
No, Korosu.
Would that be...
No, it's Korosu. It's so, kill, or to kill.
Korosu, how would you Romanize that? Korosu?
Yeah.
Korosu as opposed to Kurusu.
Yeah, I don't know if Kurusu... I mean, it invokes the same sort of idea, but I don't think it means the same thing.
I've got a feeling that her name is Kurusu because, like, there's part of the reason because it sounds close to Korosu. I don't think it means the same thing, but I don't think that is happenstance. His expression is like he's talking to a stupid toddler who's trying to.
It is actually like it. That's actually like, oh, I pity this poor fool in front of me right now.
Oh, this poor stupid child. Look, I'm so fancy. Hi, and then your friend's going mental, right? And then she's like, hi, I'm Rydia, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
you're
it's
this
one
way.
of those people.
Don't look down on me, Suzumu. Oh, that's fucking condescending.
君は不思議な子だね。
Burn. Those words were way beyond hurtful and were enough to make me feel downright insecure.
I wonder if she's perceiving this worse than he's actually intending it because she's got some sort of insecurity about the whole thing.
Someone said to you in a conversation, even in a nice way, "You're a strange man, aren't you?" It's pretty bad. I mean, definitely she might be like, he's not intent. I don't think he's just coming across as condescending. Just who was this guy? Yeah, that's you.
Mate, don't get jealous, please. So
Did we call her by her first name? No, she suggested
so.
it, isn't it? She said, "You can call me Rydia."
厚田先輩も私のことは気軽にリリアって呼んでくださいね。
Wow, you're getting everyone to call you by the first name. Look at that. Fucking hell, he's blowing raspberries here.
That's what I'm saying. This voice director has some weird ideas of like expressing lust, maybe? I don't know. It's not love, it's...
Have you ever came across super geeky dudes who have been totally into you and their reactions?
Not geeky dudes, thankfully.
Well, just dudes in general, right? When you're at school, who are super awkward around girls, and they were super into you for some reason, and you've just like blown their mind. I mean, you don't usually come across that too often. So.
Listen, I've come across a lot of people, right, and none of them have ever been like like that.
But have you ever seen them like mask off, like showing their hand, like bare emotion of how they feel about a hot person that they're totally into? I feel most people don't. They're not that mask off about it.
When they are mask off about it, it's not all that.
It's a different type of weird.
Not. I don't know. Is it because we're in England, in the UK? People here are generally more reserved about these things, but
yeah, they do
I've
this.
I've seen people hype themselves into a manic frenzy.
Yeah, usually what they do is they go home to their room and fap furiously. Joke. But he's just like, he's almost like he's sitting there having a boner right now. Freaking just his pants like five times.
We're lucky that it's covered by the text box.
This dude is having the time of his life, and everyone's like, what the fuck is going on here? I heard the word fan service, and that's a different thing for doing things for my fans, even though technically it's the same thing. Where's the fans?
It is the same thing.
Where's the Rydia fan service?
She just said she likes doing service. You're taking it a very specific meaning. She just said she likes doing fan service. This is fan service.
This is doing service for your fans. It is fan service, but I'm expecting.
This is fan service. Like if you're watching a mecha show. Anime fan service is all sorts of stuff. Like if you see a mecha show, right, and it does the transformation sequence, that's fan service as well.
I want you know what I'm talking about. Shut up. It's like there's many types of fans. Whatever. Oh, jelly. Are you jelly? Tsubakiko. Do you realize that you have little pigtails?
Never mind that, Tsubakiko.
You are. Do you not realize how cute you look? Shut up.
Never mind that. No, never mind that. Like Tsubakiko, you can kick some dude's ass, right? Who gives a fuck? That's way better.
There's plenty of guys that would pay for that as well.
Hiko-chan wa ima no mama datte makenai kurai ni kawaii yo.
Oh, you fucking Harvard. Look at you go. Now that was something I just couldn't let stand. Oh, Riria, come on.
Damn it, Riria.
My mind was made up. This was a trial I'd been handed in my new life as Riria Kurusu.
Okay, so
What's
she's
that?
trying to win over Suzumu.
Does that mean that she became Riria Kurusu recently? Or
I think Riria Kurusu is her idol name.
her
right?
stage name,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, so basically that's what she means, I believe. At least that's what I'm interpreting as.
But if she's saying my new life is Riria Kurusu, it sounds like it was recent. Like she's recently became an idol as opposed to been doing it for a long time. Because
Because Nuts, what's his name? Naruyama? Whatever his name is.
he's recognized her face.
Great
at least.
dude.
Yeah,
He said he's
Natsuya.
been a fan of her for ages. Natsuya, yeah, that's it.
But like, the other thing is, you wouldn't say, "Oh, in my new life," if you had been doing it for 10 years, say, right? You wouldn't say, "In my new life is this thing that I started so many years." You'd say that if you'd started recently. I don't know. We'll see what it means.
Yeah, it is weird.
Mark my words, Suzuhara. I'll make you love me.
Damn, we're getting personal.
I decided to force him to understand my appeal, whether you liked it or not. This is when you become extremely unattractive as a person.
Are you going to turn into a yandere?
I'd stand no chance of success in Flower High if I couldn't even pull that off.
今日はどうしたの？お稽古の合間に顔を出してくれたのかしら？
I don't know why I feel like this is like a hidden jab. Did you find some time to shop between all that practice?
次の日曜
It
日
should be a
にシャ
sniper
チホコ
mark,
部の活動
actually.
があるかなと思いまして。
It would be way better that way.
It's in her it's within her personality to be kind of snidey like that.
Yeah.
ひょっとして参加できるの？はい。実はちょっと取材が入ることになりまして。
The topic would be, how does Riria Kurusu spend her Sundays? Oh, that's the only reason you've came here, to make yourself look good in the interview. What an ass. I'd had an interest in community service ever since I played the cleaning princess, though I was also doing it to build my image of being a pure-hearted idol. However, the LCSC's activities took place on Sundays, so it worked out perfectly for the interview. I wouldn't get any bad karma for that or anything, right?
ちょうどよかった。次の日曜日は岩井本神社での清掃活動があるわよ。
What? Iwaihime Shrine.
ぜ
They'll
ひ
be cleaning the
それ
local
に参
shrine.
加させてほしいんです。
She knows, man. She knows what's up. Cleaning up a shrine? Perfect. That would make for nice publicity.
うわグラーッとシャチホコ部に入ってよかった
And Natsuya just came.
クルスリリアとマジカルリリーと一緒に神社でお掃除プリンセスできるなんて
If he's not careful, we're going to have to clean up another mess in the classroom.
いとタイプだからね。
Mate, he's gonna have to get a change of fucking trousers at this rate. He's soiled all of it. Yeah.
それはアングレートっすよ部長
おいらを部長と呼ぶな
But you are the president of this group. This, well, yeah.
But she doesn't want to be
やっぱ
called
り
it.
布川さんが来ると華やぐわよね。
Mm.
取材が来るなら私たちもしっかり頑張らなくちゃね。私も撮影とかされちゃうかな。美容院とか行った方がいいかな。
多分僕たちは撮影されないと思うよ。
Ever the man of practicality.
されなくてもいいただ同じ空気を共有できるだけでいいんだ
Goodbye,
まあ
Natsuya.
リリアンの迷惑にならない程度には小綺麗な方がいいと思うよ。
Lillian.
ですよ よね。私も身だしなみをしっかりしてお掃除でハッピーハッピーハッピーしなきゃ。
Don't like this. We need to dress up and make ourselves be happy. Fuck off.
アイドルデビューのチャンスはいつどこにあるかわからないのよ。
Oh, you should be encouraging this.
素敵なルックスが当日カメラマンさんの目に留まっちゃって。
I see where she's going with this.
美人教師発見。まさかの美魔女アイドル芸能界デビュー。あ、でも私は教師なの。芸能界との二足のわらじは。
You know, I was about to say, she reminds me of Marine. Yeah, I think you were going to say that as well, yeah.
Is it hard?
No, the voice is too different.
Oh man, it'd be hilarious if it was.
どうしたらいいの？
Or if they modeled the character after her, man. Holy shit.
Nah, it's too... It's probably some archetype.
Yeah, I saw the clip you sent of someone taking the mick out of her. She's like, oh, would I have to give my body because I have no money? Oh no, and then someone's just like, just give me the cash. I don't want your to touch your sake boobs. And she physically, you could tell she paused it and she was not happy. And she was like, what the fuck? And then she continued. I felt that pain. I love Marine, she's hilarious. I wish I understood Japanese. I would watch her streams live. But I don't, so I have to watch the clip shows, which are kind of great anyway.
そんなことないです。チャンスなんて本当に些細なきっかけからですよ。
There you go, guys. Even a small opportunity can lead to a big break. I'm still waiting for my big break. Just an opportunity will come one day, and I'll get that big break, and I'll be rich, or something, or happy, one day.
私の知ってる子でも本当に些細なことからデビューにつながった子とかたくさんいますから。
I hope. I don't want to be cynical. Yeah, I'll just carry on.
じゃあ当日ひょっとしたら私たちにもチャンスがあるのかな。
I'm just thinking of the latest story with Jonathan Majors because of that. Man just started his career.
Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, he's the actor who's who everyone's been talking about today because he's been arrested for assaulting
Kang.
his girlfriend.
Yeah.
He's Kang. He was the bad guy in Creed 3. People really liked him because he's new and he was making big waves. And then this happened. So, you know, it's an allegation. So, you know, obviously it's the start of a fucking investigation. But everyone's already shouting him and throwing him under the bus.
They shouldn't. Like allegations, and you shouldn't.
I know they shouldn't, but people are not patient these days.
No, there was a person, a YouTuber called Quite, I think.
I was thinking of Pro Jared. The same thing happened to him, and he cleared his name in the end.
So yeah,
I don't think he ever got back to the same level as before.
Has he not? I thought. All right. Well, this YouTuber Quite, there was grape allegations against him.
Is that how you do it on this channel? All right.
I just hear other people say grape, and I'm like, why not? I'll say grape. I don't mind. Anyway, yeah, fuck it. Rape allegations, right? No one cares.
Thank you. That's exactly. No one cares. Like I said, you can just say it. Rape. There you go. I'm gonna end up like that fucking Alex Jones clip.
Don't say it multiple times.
No, I'm not.
Luffy said, yeah. Oh shit, Quite stuff as well. Yeah, so I only heard about this after the fact when he'd waited 2 weeks because he was collating information to give a reply video debunking all the things that were said with the evidence and stuff like that. But it was bad. It was really bad.
But that was just 2 weeks.
No, so in those 2 weeks, everyone had basically called him. Yeah. I mean, it's not a long period of time.
For Pro Jared, it was about a year or two. where he just went radio silent, and then afterwards he put out a video talking about what happened, and he
Was
essentially got like a lawyer.
Yeah.
And the lawyer said, just don't do anything. We're going to sort this out.
Yeah.
Got all the evidence together. They did everything went behind the scenes rather than like in front of everyone, which is honestly, I believe, the best way to deal with things.
So I went to court and stuff, right?
I believe things were said behind. I think it was settled. I'm not sure if it went to court, but
There was lawyers.
do you know what? I
talking
need to look
lawyers
into it.
or
There were
something.
lawyers talking
Yeah.
to lawyers, and yeah.
So in this case, it was bullshit allegations with no evidence, and the two people in question were quite young, and so like there was no lawyers going to be involved because I don't think the person doing the allegations had anything. It was just allegations thrown, right? So people threw this guy under the bus, and then he did this video and I watched it, right? Because there was one or two other YouTubers who are friends of his who were talking about this on their channels, and I was like, alright, I'll watch this video. It's bad, man. He went into grave detail about his sex life and stuff like that, like bit by bit going through the timeline of knowing this person and what happened and what the relationship was, but also revealing a lot about himself. And he himself is very what's to say, he's not he has social anxiety and stuff like that, I think.
Is he the guy who wore a mask?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I've heard about this one already, yeah.
Yeah, so like it was bad, man. I was watching that video and like, because a lot of information was leaked as well and stuff. Oh man, it was bad. And like if an allegation like that's thrown at you, and he's a reasonably big YouTuber, right, with 1 million plus subscribers, people just totally shit on you. And then you always, even now after he's kind of came out with the video, like people are always, there's going to be a group of people that will always think that you did it, no matter what you do.
Well, it depends on who we're talking about. I don't know anything about this quite whatever his name is, guy. So, but I'll just let the evidence speak for itself, generally speaking. But in the case of Jonathan Majors, there's a lot of people coming saying that he's always been like this, and
from where?
So,
I mean, if people know him, I suppose. But like,
yeah,
how do you know that
him.
the person actually knows him? It's just people online. That's the problem. It's like
that is the problem.
It's like I knew him. It's like, who are you? Oh, I don't know.
It's also just been one day, and it's been everything on Twitter. It's madness. So I don't know. What was it that brought me on this? Someone said something in the game, and it just made me think about that.
All right, Crack Dealer, if you've came on an hour later because we've had an hour change in the UK. So this is now.
Oh yeah.
America doesn't. Does America have the?
No, they do. America does have summertime, but they don't do it at the same time as us.
Why is summer? Oh, anyway, yes, Crackdo, you are quite late. Nice. But yeah, that's.
We lost an hour of sleep. I've been fucking exhausted all day.
I've been exhausted in general definitely the last few days, and in general the last couple of months. So yeah, I hate this. So bloody losing an hour.
Yeah, I also think US did it sooner, because I think I remember Magical Marduk like complaining about it a while ago.
Fucking sucks when you lose an hour, man. Oh. Anyway,
you know, have you heard the proposal that because of all the fucking expenses in like heating and gas and all that, right? There's a proposal to make it just keep the summertime all year long.
how does that change things?
Because then you have more daylight hours in the winter, and so that means it can result in less need to heat the place up. I'm like, really? I don't see that, because you still have a full day and night cycle where shit gets cold.
The fuck? How does keeping daylight?
Yeah.
It doesn't change the physical heating of your house. Like,
Are they assuming that people will only put the heating on at like certain hours or something, and then having more sunlight will help? I'm like, no, I'm a fucking night owl by nature as well, so I don't give a fuck.
I think the assumption is because you've got daylight summer saving hours that you'll go to bed an hour earlier and therefore save. And I'm like, nah,
Bollocks and arse. I'm not going to sleep an hour early. I'm going to sleep 2 hours later thanks to this bullshit.
How about they fucking figure the shit out and get more... Anyway, enough about the real world. Let's go back into this bizarro fucking visual novel, shall we?
Unrealistic dreams. Yes, Crackdilla, you did miss something. Magical cleaning Princess Lily.
Magical cleaner, Princess Lily, death. Yeah, you missed some stuff, Crackdilla. We've actually gone through a little bit of the visual novel. We have met a new character. We've been
introduced to a new girl.
What's her name? Riria.
And she is the viewpoint. Yeah, Riria, and she's the viewpoint character as well, so you can't see her right now.
Yeah, she is an idol, apparently. And
a magical girl.
A magical girl idol. And Natsuya has literally been foaming at the mouth after hearing about who she is because he's a massive fan of hers. And we suspect he's just...
Man is standing at attention.
He's been standing at attention for the last half hour, and I think he's jizzed himself 5 times. So, with that recap in mind, to be honest, I hated encouraging unrealistic dreams. But it sounded like they were all having fun, so I wasn't about to ruin that for them. Wait.
You just got here.
What was the point of her coming? Just to organise to be with them on Sunday?
Basically.
What a shithead.
And she met the new dudes.
And she's just like, I'm gonna go now, you guys carry on doing your fucking plebeian peasant work.
Now you're projecting.
I have dance lessons later. She's making up bullshit excuses. She doesn't want to do the work.
No, we are not the tree punching menace. What a fanboy.
なるほど。それでリリアちゃんもダンスレッスンが欠かせないわけだ。
He's clearly making up excuses.
あんなに踊れるんだから、よっぽどレッスンしてるんだろうね。
True.
お稽古頑張ってね。
That smell just feels condescending as fuck.
Everything he says feels super condescending in this.
I mean, after like the whole interaction they just had that Crackdilla missed.
Don't take this literally. She's not his sister. She's trying to make him like her, or at least see her appeal by acting as a little sister character.
Oni-chan. Those words would make any boy's heart skip a beat. Ah, yes. Calling me big brother is how you turn me on. Anyway. Yeah, Suzuhara only seemed confused. Seemed I'd have to bridge the gap with him a little more before I could reach his heart.
That's the normal way of doing things.
Okay, go! 頑張ってください!
I've been enjoying Natsuya, and I love the fact that he shoved him out the way. This man's channeling the spirit of the Sex King way too much.
What's that, Crackdilla? Say, Ash, say that again. Take all my money. Please say it again. What did I say? I gave him a little wink.
That's what that sound effect was.
Wow, he almost passed out just from that. Cute. Wished I could have said the same for Suzuhara. He had to be either living under a rock or he wasn't into girls. Oh, why is that? Oh, you're not into me? You must be gay. It's like, no. I'm not into you. Get over it. Those were the only reasons I could think of why my charms wouldn't work on him.
さっき言ってたフラワーハイスクールって何?
You see,
has she ever considered that maybe he likes someone else and that's why her charms aren't reaching him?
No, doesn't matter if he has a girlfriend or he's into someone else. He has to fall for her if he is a heterosexual male. Because she is the goddess of all women or some shit. But you forget what Ruria doesn't understand is that our boy here, Suzumu, is more into the Tosekin kind of person. So, if you like to take,
I don't know. In the stories so far, we've had him say he seems all right with Tsubakiko. He's interested in Toe. He actually ended up liking Kanae in the last story.
what, he's gunning for all of them except for Ruria, which is hilarious.
リリアちゃんが入ったアイドルユニットの名前だよ。
Wait, what the hell were they talking about?
Flower High School.
What's the Flower High School you guys keep? Oh, I thought she was talking about this school.
I thought that as well.
お掃除プリンセスを卒業後、一度はアイドルを休業されたんだけどな。
What? Okay.
この春、フラワーハイスクールの5人目のメンバーになることが明らかになったのさ。
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit confused about this timeline of events now.
So she retired from being the magical cleaning girl.
Why has that only just been brought up? I
Yeah.
would have expected that to be said the first instance we saw her. Oh, it's the girl who used to be cleaning, whatever her name is.
Yeah, we were all talking as if she's currently the cleaning princess. But she's the 5th member of the Flower High School, not the 1st or 2nd or 3rd or 4th.
マジカルリリーが帰ってきてくれたんだ。グレイト
Natsuya is in top form today.
ハイスクールって言うから学校だと思ってたよ。
Yeah, that's what I thought.
高校生だけのアイドルユニットなんだって。
Dodge.
高校教師
Is it
は
just
そ
a
の
way of
枠
getting
に
around?
入らないのかしら。
Hey, Hinagata, if you want to dance, I'll pay.
What's a school
今は
without
小学生アイドルユニ
teachers?
ットまであるくらいだし。
Oh my god. Like, if you made an idol group out of teacher characters, that would sell, man.
You think so? You really think so?
Hot teachers? Get the fuck out. You know it would. I'm not saying actually get real teachers. I'm like, that type of role. And I think Hinagata would do good. She's an...
タマユンの需要は時代がもう一周くらいしないとないんじゃないかな。
Wait, what? Are you talking to the teacher?
Cracktula says, no, he's probably gay. I want him to end up with the Natsuya guy. To be fair, I wouldn't mind that as an ending. I'd be like, yeah, that's alright. My biggest problem I have with Koikari, the series I did before, is that there's no freaking romance route with the best friend.
The dude.
With the dude, yeah. I'm like, come on, give us some bromance.
He was such a cool guy as well.
Yeah. There's no sister route and there's no bromance with the dude route. And I'm like, those are two routes that game should have had.
Wait, oh yeah, mate, the sister. Nah. Takes the Oni-chan to the next level.
What are you talking about? She calls him Nii-sama.
Nii-sama?
歌ったりするんだ。
I'm so glad I never... Enemy's so bad.
今はライブハウスがメインです。武道館もいつか行きたいですね。
I feel like I'm watching Bocce the Rock now. These are exactly the same things they talk about in that.
Don't ruin it, I've not watched it. But also, singing at music clubs means that you're small fry right now.
Yeah. Yeah, live house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
秋葉娘とか桃色組エースとかなら聞いたことあるよ。
AKB I've heard of. AKB Musume? What the fuck? If that means anything. Those ones were the big leagues. We didn't begin to measure up to them. People who only knew basic stuff like that really did get on my nerves. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know the specifics of the fucking industry that you work in. Get over yourself. But even so, I couldn't slack on my effort to convert people like that into fans. Oh dear, crack dealer.
Marketing! 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 Go!
But also, I'm just seeing crack dealers saying incest is wincest. I would make Suzuhara fall for me if it was the last thing I did. Oh, I hate these types
It's become
of people.
personal now.
She doesn't give a shit about him. She just wants him to love her so that she can feel like I can get all the guys.
It's her appeal. She wants it to be
It's her,
maximum.
that's her identity,
Kurusu
is her
Lilia
appeal.
芸能人
Wait, why is this blurry?
Yeah, what's going on here? Is he asking this while she's out of earshot?
知らねえのかよ、ススハラ。グレートなお前らしくねえぜ。
You're
You're the
that
one who
calls him, yeah.
designated us with the label great.
Great?
お掃除プリンセスマジカルリリーって知らねえのかよ。テレビでやってたろ。
Go on.
I never had
Explain.
TV.
テレビはあんまり見ないからな。
Don't
TV, what is that, a tree?
What's TV? Can I punch it?
でも、秋葉娘とか、桃色組エースとかなら聞いたことあるよ。
That's probably
Yeah,
from
you've
like
said that already.
that's probably older or just like more mainstream.
おい
As
お
she
い、そんな
said,
メジャー
more
どころと比べるなよ。
Oh.
リリアちゃんの入ったフラワーハイスクールってのは身近なアイドルをテーマにしたミニマムさが売りなんだぜ。
Its unique yet selling point is that they are broke ass small idols.
Wait a minute. Theme of minimalism around pure-hearted idols. What?
Minimalism around pure-hearted idols. What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah.
He's just saying fancy words to say they're small.
It's not even fancy, but I want to see what he's come up with.
つまり、秋葉娘とかに比べたら、そこまでは人気ないってこと
You're one of those guys that just fucking says things out loud when you should shut up.
I was just about to say that that's like something you would say.
Me? I'm not. Man, I don't. I'm not that. Do I say? What, have you seen me like just fucking totally destroy people by like asking?
They're out of earshot. They're out of earshot. They're talking about her, right? At least I assume they're out of earshot.
I don't think so. I think she heard.
That is the kind of blunt statement. Yeah.
What, that I would say.
Yeah. Oh, so what you mean by minimalism is that they're not as popular?
I mean that's. It's just someone trying to obfuscate the fact that they're just not that big. I'm like, oh,
you see now.
I'm like, oh, so they're a small band.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
That's
that.
That's exactly what I mean. It is.
I mean, I'm not. You know that I'm. The way I am with describing myself. How do I describe my channel as a micro penis side channel.
Let's carry on. I think we're in Riria's room right now.
What's the chat saying?
Also, this is a nice. That's a nice bed. That's a nice room.
That's a solid bed. Looks solid wood. I bet you it's expensive. Also, she got a full wall fucking window.
Nice.
And just space for. Oh, I'm jealous. Anyway, TV, get with the times, Grandpa. Fat Deer is saying, so she's the magical girl from Valhalla. I love so much. Wait, who's the magical girl in Valhalla?
Valhalla.
I just
Kira
remember.
Miki?
Oh shit, yeah. Kira Miki was huge though.
She was an idol singer, but yeah.
But she was like really famous.
Yeah.
She was bigger than Riria. Yet didn't know her name till I want to draw naked but refuses to elaborate leaves. I think I said this.
Later, crack dealer. We'll see your stuff on Twitter, I suppose.
Wait, well, I want to draw naked women, refuses to elaborate leaves. Wait, who's that? No,
Leaves.
the girl on the TV channel. Was there a girl on TV that said that? Anyway, no one ever, did she say this? No one ever starts out huge.
This is.
無名からスタートして口コミで成り上がってく時代なんです。
No.
I'm slightly concerned because I can hear wind blowing. And you know what that means.
It means bad shit, man. And every Ryukishi fucking game.
でっかい資本がバックについていきなりビッグに売り出すなんて、そんな昭和の時代の話をされても困るんです。
Oh, the cope.
Is this screaming internally, not outwardly?
I think she's just shouting to herself in her room.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
So, outdated hacks who hit it big simply because they had the money for it. That's life, mate. There's always there's always an element of luck, in terms of
There's
getting
always
famous.
a bigger fish.
But there's always going to be people that got in there with loads of money and funding. But also, AKB don't they like interview loads of girls and have and then they choose the best and then they change them in and out over time as they either age out or I don't know how, but they change them.
Despite what you may think of me, I have never been into this idol scene, so I don't know.
I feel like that's how it works because they call it AKB48. I know them from a decade or so more than ago, right? I don't know what it is now. It must be different, but the idea was you have an idol band, but you change the people in and out, right? And they're huge. It's a huge band. I think they do concerts every day or something ridiculous, right? Because there's so many of them, they can maybe split it out. But it was factory produced type. Would you put them on a conveyor belt? Take the used people out and put the new people in, and I'm like, that is fucking soulless. So don't compare yourself to them. That's shit. You don't really want to be chewed up and spat back out by the idol industry. Just get a VTuber avatar, should do the job. Oh, she's having a hate fab. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Gallic Bread X is saying
she was yelling, now she's panting.
It's like that's what I get so angry. I'm like fucking burn up energy from being pissed. You could boil an egg on my head. Gallic Bread X is saying old members graduate in quotations and new members take their place.
So is this where the graduation terminology came from? Because it was brought up a while ago that when we were talking about in the context of VTubers graduating, it's because they're retiring,
or being kicked out,
leaving because of other means. Yeah, but the terminology is always referred to as graduation.
Because that's a very Japanese thing. We're not going to say fire. We're not going to say get rid of. There's going to be a euphemism for it that just makes it sound all nice and stuff.
No, but in the context of these idols, part of it is because of their appeal as younger girls, right? So graduation because they're moving on with their lives.
No, graduation because they're too old for the role. That's the reality. It's not because, I'm pretty sure a lot of them would like to continue maybe doing what they do for a bit longer, but the company's like, nah, you're a bit too old, get out. New person in. So yeah, it's not something I would have. If I was an attractive person and fit and in Japan, with somehow the same personality that I have now, I wouldn't be wanting to get into the idol scene because it is a thing where you're only good for a certain number of years, not very many, and then you get kicked out, and it's like. Try to think of what you get skills from that definitely, but it's like what do you do after that? It's very hard to kind of fall on your feet after that and do other things unless you've got modeling roles or something like that, which again is another industry that's hard to get into and all that stuff. So yeah, Loopy is saying you're only good for a certain number of years for everything. Yeah, but you want to do the job that you're good for. Oh wow, Loopy. Even as friends. I thought I was harsh. That's Loopy's worse. He's not wrong though. Yeah, Loopy, you're only good for a good number of years and then you're dead if you want to look at life, to be fair. But you try and choose the thing that's a bit more long term. I feel like idol work is quite a short term thing, whereas I don't know, engineer. You can be productive and do a job in it for a little bit longer. and get a decent pension out of it as well, potentially. But anyway. Kuxo's gone quiet.
I'm just waiting to progress.
Don't want to say anything. I sat up in my bed, feeling as though I'd been screaming at Suzumu Suzuharu despite his obvious absence. He was there in my dreams. It even felt like he was circling my bed, looking down on me and mocking me. Ooh, she does have a chip on her shoulder.
You fucking live in a world of perceived slights.
A lot of people live in that world, unfortunately. Ah, Loopy, even as engineers, if you belong to a company, you can be removed just as easily. Interesting that you say that, Loopy. Yes.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something, is that you leave with skills that you can apply to a lot of other jobs that you can move on to. Companies don't give a shit about you. That's true. And I have seen the harsh end of the stick in that respect myself as well, actually. But the point is, it's how employable you are after that. And I feel like in a lot of jobs, if you've got a decent amount of experience, it's depending on the industry as well. If the industry is doing well, you can more easily get a job in that. But you're not limited by your physical age as much as, say, idle work or even being a professional athlete. It's a more long-term thing that you can carry on, so you wouldn't have to. I think athletes, what they end up doing is like, is it coaching, managing, maybe consulting?
Coaching, managing, and sponsorships.
Yeah, sponsorships, consulting,
advertising, brands, and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so I suppose idols might do the same, but there's a lot of them, and I don't know. But anyway, Crackdo's saying pain dio. Any job that requires you to look pretty is harsh. Yes, that's why I would avoid them like the plague. But I don't have the problem anyway, and I've aged out of all of those jobs, so... What's the age
for an idol? 30 max? I think 30 is really pushing it.
I think it might actually like be 24 or 20. I'm purely guessing. I don't know. I feel like it's in the 20s.
Christmas cake?
Oh, God.
Anyone?
I hate that. They're so bad. Luffy's like Korean Go, but I've heard of loads of people committing suicide.
Oh, they're even crazier.
So yeah, in South Korea, like they have these massive training camps for people, and they just like have loads of people training to be the next idols, and then they only choose the best of the best, and the rest get kind of like punted. And they don't even pay them half the time. They starve them. Like there's really, really horrible conditions. Training continuously, even if they become idols. And a lot of people, even the ones that are successful, end up committing suicide because of it. So it's like fucking... I don't know what it's like in Japan. I'm assuming that, you know, there's an element of that definitely in the idol industry in Japan. But see, like, I've heard it talked about in South Korea, and it's terrible. But anyway... She should listen to Kuxo's wise words of life is too... What was it? Life is too shit.
Life is too short and too shit to spend it miserable.
I just remember that, and it always brings a smile. But then I become miserable again. But it does bring a smile because it's true. Why waste it being a miserable bastard? Unless you're enjoying being a miserable bastard like me, then it's a bit different. Still bad.
Is that really enjoyment then?
I don't know. No, is that really misery then? That's the key question. What was wrong with me? In my line of work, hearing nasty comments was hardly uncommon. Plenty of people said that we were already past our prime. She's at high school? What the fuck is wrong with me?
I'm going to take it in the context of past their skill level. Past their best, past their peak.
But like you can always get better. They're not. Loopy saying, "Don't worry, Ash. I'm being miserable right now too." Are you saying that my streams don't bring you some happiness, Loopy? They make you miserable? I'm shocked, and I feel sad. So in that sense, the fact that Suzuhara didn't mean it in a bad way made this is rather tame. He said he didn't watch TV, so he probably didn't have any interest in the entertainment industry.
He's just not the type of guy.
Really, you couldn't survive in this business if you got hung up on every stupid comment you ever got, but... You're in the wrong industry, to be fair, if this is really affecting. I screamed into the darkness, sweaty and unable to tell the difference between dream and reality. My pajamas were all gross and sticky on my skin. My hair was a mess too. Honestly, nothing felt right. Maybe go have a shower and go for a walk or something at night. After all, I still can get Suzuhara out of my mind. Right. Is this why...
I'm telling you, she's going to turn yandere.
Is this why some guys do negging or whatever, where they're just like negative comments to people that they like? They're hoping that they freaking somehow in a twisted way start liking them. Was it because his innocent but ignorant comments upset me? No, probably not. Was it because he didn't know about me or treat me as the celebrity I was? That didn't sound right either. From what I could tell, he'd been on my mind ever since we first met. It's his lovely, was it green eyes he's got? Eye? That couldn't be it. There wasn't anything special about him that'd make me fall for him anyway. Ooh, what about...
I mean, yeah, I was saying, look at him, he looks plain as fuck.
Man, he's an attractive guy. I like plain. Look at that lovely hairstyle and that unassuming face. For whatever reason, Suzumu Suzuhara simply refused to leave my mind. I would just call it a weird crush. You're a teenager, it's weird shit happens. I hate crush. Oh no, not the shower scene.
We don't see anything.
What's
oh, there's a minor rain effect on this.
You're not getting any misery from the stream, Ash. Feel pain. Red flags. What does she mean by past that age? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, crack dealer. She's only like 16 or 17. And Loopy saying Ash projecting himself way too much. I mean, yeah. Meh. But what can I say? I like the plain anime look of most characters. My head remained a foggy haze even after I took a shower. So she did take a shower, good stuff.
Quite a lot of people, actually. It's a problem over here because they're like, kids aren't watching TV. How the fuck do we get the TV license out of them?
Eat shit, BBC. No, actually,
they're reframing it. They're reframing it as a broadband tax, or at least that's what they want to do.
Mate, are you fucking serious? They're going to do a broadband.
They want to reframe the TV license as a broadband tax. So if you're on the internet and you use iPlayer at any point, you have to pay for broadband tax.
Well, if I don't use iPlayer, they can eat shit.
Yeah, that's how it is right now, but I think they may try to do it so like if you're fucking on the internet, then tax, motherfucker. Like,
they could off, right? That's fucking up to here with bills, right? And if they start that fucking bullshit, they can suck my cock, man. I'm fucking so pissed off. Just eat shit. Fucking anyway.
Just nickel and diming everyone for as much as they can.
It's because no one's paying for the fucking TV license.
No one's paying. Yeah, because there's
they're
a
not watching
proper
TV.
Trend of decreasing interest in paying. First of all, a lot of people realize that paying the TV license is fucking bullshit anyway. They can't enforce anything on you. Second of all, the TV license itself, the terms for paying it, half the people don't have TVs nowadays. Or if they're watching something, it's on the internet.
So that's the thing. And unfortunately, the BBC is mainly funded from the TV license.
The tax, from the TV license,
And they're just like, oh no, what are we going to do? And look, I like the BBC, right, in general, but and we pay for we pay for a TV license simply because we have a TV, right? Even though we don't. I suppose we saw some of the BBC channels on free digital Sky or whatever the hell satellite, but I don't. So they're just, and half of their channels are online now. Apparently, what was it, CITV or one of the kids channels that used to come on? That's now moving to online only and stuff. Loopy saying I like BBC too, but I cannot use it. Loopy, can't you use VPN or something? I'm sure Loopy's used VPNs. Does that not work with the BBC stuff?
That's not the point.
Okay.
You don't. You've never used iPlayer, have you?
Oh, it does ask for your address or something. It links it to an address now, doesn't it?
It asks you for a postcode, not just an address.
Can't you just put a random postcode in it?
That should work.
Yeah, I just do a Google search for.
What's
a London address? Google.
You know what? I made an American account on PSN. They ask you for an address in America, so what I did is I just took the Microsoft HQ and used that address.
Eat shit.
Yeah. I'm not the only person who's done that. I bet you they just get loads of fucking letters from Sony Computer Entertainment.
Troll. Like, who the fuck? It's like, who in Microsoft is fucking signing up to Sony and sending stuff to the office address? Loopy saying, I tried VPN, didn't work, had DRM. Whoa.
Oh, iPlayer has the DRM in it as well.
How does that work?
So you know when you download a video to watch it?
Yeah.
I don't know what it does. I haven't done this in a long time, but it does have some kind of like, it'll delete itself after a while, and maybe there's some kind of authentication.
Oh, they're getting pretty thingy about these things, aren't they? Well, don't they have BBC Worldwide though? Like a channel for the worldwide shit?
I don't know. I don't watch enough BBC to give a shit.
It says wrong country even when I use VPN. I don't know how it checks, but the VPN sure as heck didn't work. Maybe you have to set... Now, I wouldn't recommend this because it'll fuck up a lot of things, but maybe you have to set your computer settings to be in the UK.
Don't do that. That's not good to help.
Yeah, don't do that. It'll mess everything on your computer, but I'm just trying to think that I might look at that. If you're using a laptop and it has GPS, like it has some sort of locator, it'll probably check that as well, so I don't know if you've disabled it from checking that. Anyways, Hayako before Crackman asked for progress with pizza and sorry pasta. Right, I tried hating him. Since I didn't understand how I felt about Suzumu Suzuhara, I first attempted to interpret it as hate.
That says a lot about you as a person.
Holy shit. But that wasn't it. Oh my god, he's lifted his arm. For when I did, I was reminded of those pure and untainted eyes piercing right through me. I felt
Why
like
the fuck has he moved his arm?
Maybe she's a pet person, I don't know. I felt like I was going to get sucked into them by the memory alone. I?
She said koi, man.
Well, I'm saying I don't care.
Different kinds of love.
Well, I'm not Japanese expert, man.
Atsuta? Which one is Atsuta? Is that the great guy?
Natsuya, is it Atsuta Natsuya? Maybe. I don't think you are ever enjoying that type of person. There you go, guys. Just react differently to a girl than most guys do, and she might weirdly fall in love with you.
I don't know. This sounds like copium to me.
I mean, yes, it is, but let's just enjoy this bullshit. Why can't I stop thinking about him? Because you're a teenager. Sucks to be you. Yes, tsundere. No matter how hot or cold I made the shower, he just refused to vacate my mind. Oh, she's got it bad. I didn't understand. If this wasn't love or hate, then what was it?
Obsession.
Poor men. His face kept coming back into my mind's eye. Sorry, I didn't know why that reminded me of, like, there's a perfume called Obsession, I'm sure. It's like Obsession for men.
Is it because I just left it at that?
Yeah. Almost like
making an advert or something.
Yeah, it's used like Obsession for men.
You can imagine that as a tagline. Yeah, exactly. Like, make sure he doesn't leave your mind. Obsession.
You're saying can confirm it's true. What's true? What, the obsession for men? Oh, nice CG. I dried my hair as I looked at myself in the mirror. This is interesting. A little plant sticking in a little box in the shower room. It's an interesting little thing. Staring back at me was Ruria Kurusu. Yeah,
God!
Oh, she's got whatever she's got it bad. Yeah, it felt like it was Suzumu Suzahara instead. As if you were right there, sneering at me through the mirror.
Girl, go rub one out, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, hopefully you'll feel better.
That post nut clarity will sort you right out. When I was a child, a talent agency set up an audition for the part of the cleaning princess.
Oh, so she was a child when she became the cleaning princess.
Yes, makes sense. Well, honestly, I thought I did badly. I was convinced I screwed up. When my mother asked how it went afterwards, I remember telling her that I blew it. But by some twist of good fortune, I made it through to the final selection. I remember the people at the agency putting me through lessons every day, trying to get me ready as quickly as possible. I didn't think I'd get the part, so when I received the acceptance letter, I jumped for joy. I even thought I'd used up all my luck for the rest of my life back then. In that moment, I found my resolve. I knew this was a once-in-a-lifetime chance, so I had to make the best of it. Cringe, cringe. Wait, so what's her stick? She cleans people's bedrooms with her magic?
Yeah, I was actually about to ask about that. I'm like, why is her, shall we say, superpower or gimmick about cleaning?
Something. Yeah. What is she? What's the end goal here? What's her main selling point to people? I clean with my powers.
Is she? No. She's a magic girl. Her selling point is her cuteness. But what she's advertising in that, the whole cleaning princess thing, I don't understand that part.
Is she advertising for Ariel or something like that?
Yeah, like cleaning products or something.
So I don't know American ones. Mr. Muscle, is that? No, I don't know.
I was going to say Sif.
Sif or Jeff. They used to be called Jeff. Do you remember that? No?
I do remember that they used to be called Jif, but they've been Sif for such a long time.
So it was Jif in the UK and Sif in Europe, and then they went, well, why are we using different names? Let's just call it all Sif, and I think that's how it ended up Sif. Krakdu saying, is this the everyman trope? What's the everyman trope?
As in he's everyone. He's the everyman.
I hate it. Garlic Bread X is saying, clean the evil out of the world? Question mark. Maybe.
Happy, happy, happy! Lily-chan!
I like the guys.
Is this to teach women how to clean rooms or something?
Well, that's what Crack Dealer says.
I'm going to make all your
make your heart squeaky
clean. Okay. Mate, guys will go for any gimmick. Just put a girl in a magical girl outfit.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But this crowd, they're normal sounding. They're making sounds like oh and yeah. They're not going like fucking. What's his name? Natsuya was earlier. Where he was going.
Yeah, he's a special level of weird.
I was actually going to go a bit further and say, is he the Sech King?
What the fuck?
I'm just saying, it's a very, very noticeable vocal tick.
Making me think.
Am I alone in this?
No, I'm not.
Am I alone in
like,
this?
You kind of blown my mind. I was like, oh shit, if he is, what the fuck is that imply? Fat Dude said I invited my friend over to play some games, but I lost him in my room. Said like a real serial killer. Oh, he's lost in my room. I was just a grade schooler, but I overcame everything in my path and put myself in the forefront of everyone's minds. I was determined to build my fan base, and once they were my fans, I'd make them love me more and more. That's my goal, Kuxel?
She was a grade schooler. Primary school.
Yeah. That's fucked.
That's fucked. I mean, I know it's a child actor thing, but even then.
Child actor thing is fucked up as well when you really think about it and you think about the lives that they have. And also,
speaking of which, you know Daniel Radcliffe announced that they're going to have a child. Who's
he married to? Or who's he with?
Some girl he met at work. He's got a partner. Some girl he met at work, I think. But yeah, he's having a kid.
That's weird. But also good for him. I don't think he had a great time of it after Harry Potter. But anyway, yes, child actors. Like, I heard there was like some shows on Nickelodeon back in the day, and there's some of the people were talking about like there was some dodgy stuff that was going on there.
Oh yeah, Nickelodeon was
bad. There's one
very bad. Yeah, there's that one guy. Oh god, let's not.
Yeah, dude, it's bad, man. And there's one. Was it iCarly or something?
Let's not go into this. It's a little bit
dark and real, though.
No, it's not just that. It's a little bit too on brand for this channel. Too on brand. Screw you, man. I'm sorry, I'm just teasing.
Till this day, I don't know where he is. Got it. He's saying cleaning their hearts and washing their brains since grade school. God, I fucking don't like this in general. Like, primary school kids doing things. Anyway, she said this. I did everything I could and thought of how I could go even further. And that's what made me so perfect as the cleaning princess. Lily is my wife. Alright. Lily's my waifu. No one can take her from me. Riria's like an angel. Why would give to be in her class? Happy 10th birthday, Magical Lily. Cleaning Princess Mascot Cars Association.
I like these voices you're putting on.
Is this a news thing? Adult fans buy up all the Cleaning Princess show tickets, leaving none for the kids. And that's my point.
That's when it gets really gross. Yeah.
And then she's just like, I wasn't Riria Kurusu, but Magical Lily. A magical princess from Cleaning Land. I was the perfect idol.
Cleaning Land.
Loved by fans.
I can't take that name seriously.
Mate, we've had some bullshit stuff already, and this is the one.
I'm just imagining. I'm imagining a landscape that's got like giant bottles of Mr. Muscle lying around.
Yes, that is exactly what Cleaning Land is.
And instead of like water, it's got bleach in the oceans or something.
Oh, that went dark really fast. I was the perfect idol, loved by fans both young and old. I had reached perfection when I was in grade school.
Oh, that's what they mean when they say that they're past the prime.
Let me just fucking... You peaked when you were a grade schooler. Now you're too old for... That's what it fucking sounds like. Oh, fuck. I'd reached perfection when I was in grade school. Oh. Our magical lily has fallen from grace. Too tall. Too tall?
Too tall?
Lily used to be my little angel. Now she's a total hag. The fuck? Just look at her. She's definitely been around. The Lily we knew would never have been such a slut. What the fuck are they talking about?
This is internet boards, isn't it?
What are the guys saying in chat? Clean, huh? Oh no. Oshinoko covered all these topics. Who? Oshinoko? Of course, her eyes don't match up. That's bleach. Okay. My father is a tall and handsome man, and I used to be proud of that. Until I learned I'd inherited those genes, that is.
Wait, is that actually Riria talking now?
Yes. In the later years of grade school, I started going through a major growth spurt. My adorable petite...
she's tall.
This is bad. My adorable petite frame, adored by so many, transformed in the blink of an eye. Whenever I looked into a mirror, I felt like I was watching myself turn into a monster. I mean, it's not like
you're growing into an adult.
You're growing into a woman, man. Lupi is saying...
She's making it sound like body horror.
I know, and it's not like... Do you know, I can see for some women, right, being too tall can be a hindrance, because if you're wanting to... I mean, if you're wanting to find a partner, and as a woman you're quite tall, they tend to want to go with someone of similar height. So if you're taller than maybe the average guy, that can be a bit of an issue. But this is a bit different.
I get the feeling she's going to say she's quite tall.
Yeah, but how tall is quite tall? If she says like 5'10", I'll be like, yeah. But if she says 5'5" or something, I was like, get over yourself. That's fine. Even in Japan,
5'5" even tall? Yeah, that's tall for Japanese, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know. Crackdeal's like, how dare she grow up? God, I hate when I hear about these things. I sang and danced.
But you hear the guys on the internet going like, she's such a slut.
Because she's tall. I've heard, was it like the Korean singers, South Korean ones, like there's like, guys are like, look how fat she is, and this woman looks amazing, looks normal. Like, you would never call her fat, right, in 100 years. And these guys are like, she's so fat, right? Look at her and all this stuff, right, in the comments, just because she's like, just more fuller bodied or something, or just not as super skinny as the average idol. And it's just and these are guys that are clearly like me, alone in their rooms and their caves, not going anywhere. And you're just like, you're not very healthy either, right? Get over yourself. Like, anyway. She betrayed me, Crackula. Lupi is saying, this is disturbing. Lupi is finding this disturbing, holy shit. I worked hard to ad-lib and appeal to the crowd. I should have been the gold standard. And yet everyone said I'd fallen from my peak. Moroboshi Kirari is tall and cute. Ooh, who's that? Deep down, I agreed with them.
From Idolmaster.
The person.
Height 182.
Wait, how long? What height is that? 5'10"?
That's exactly my height in centimeters. 182 centimeters.
So what's that in feet and inches?
5'11".
5'11". That's pretty tall.
That's tall, yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with a tall woman. The person I saw in the mirror was no longer cleaning Princess Magical Lily. What's up with the...
she's got boobs.
I have a figure. It was a tall creature.
That's a hairdryer.
Look at this. Look at this. It was a tall creature with disgustingly bulging breasts Not a trace of pixie-like features remained in her face, eyes, or mouth. How?
Right. Do you know what? Yeah. This is someone who's been warped into wanting to preserve that extremely childlike figure. And you can't do that.
That's fucked up, man.
Biology dictates so.
Yeah, but people realize that, but it's, I mean... Just come to the West. People will appreciate you. Wait, why are we
お掃除
looking...
プリンセスマジカルリリーが素敵な魔法でみんなをハピハピハッピー
This is super making me feel uncomfortable.
君は
Actually, do you know what?
誰
Oh, okay. So, the fucking... You know when they moved her across and you can see the height difference? It's quite clear then. Wait, so he actually saw her like this?
No, he's... She's acting like the little kid, but she's actually like a woman.
Big, tall... Well, a tall lady,
yeah. I mean, she's his age.
I'm gonna assume she's...
No, she's younger. They're older than her.
She's younger. She said they're upperclassmen. And, yeah, but she's still tall. Like, clearly she's supposed to be quite a... shall we say a slender...
Just like a mature-looking teenager.
I'm not... Yeah, mature-looking teenager. I was...
Yeah. I'm not woman, teenager.
私はお掃除の国からやってきたマジカルリリー
Maybe it feels super cringe when you see a full-grown woman, teenager.
Well, in that sense, I want to see her. I want to see her in a proper age, proper size, but dressed like this, doing the same motions and holding that magical wand with a brush at the
Mate,
end.
you're just wanting something to remember for later. What the fuck?
君は
You're just...
誰
I mean,
I wanna
wanna
see what
the
he's
adult-
seeing.
I want to see the adult version as well, because this is like super dodge.
だからマジカルリリー
Does everyone just like look at her and go, "Oh, that's cute"? When I told you it was cringe.
誰君は
He didn't say it that many times.
No, this is her. The figure of a person questioned me as we stood in a world of black snow that steadily piled up like soot. It was him, the
Black
shadow that had
snow.
haunted me ever since I saw him in my dreams.
鈴原先輩
She's not taller than
Oh,
him,
here we
though.
are.
See? It's alright.
Could be a perspective thing. Also, his face looks like it's bent out of shape from the back.
All I'm gonna say is this person could draw far better than I can, so I'm not gonna start throwing stones from a glass house.
君は誰
分かってますよもうとっくにマジカルリリーなんかじゃないですよ
Then just be you. Don't try and...
私だっていっぱい悩んだんです化け物みたいになっていくこの体が恨めしかった
I wish I had this problem. That I was actually an attractive guy, but I thought for some reason I was a hideous monster. What a nice issue to
Is
have.
this a... Wait, hang on a second. Hang on. There's a term for this. Let me just...
Body
make sure I've got the right
dysmorphia or
one.
something?
Something like that. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
A
Like
mental health condition where a person spends a lot of time worrying about flaws in their appearance. Flaws which are often unnoticeable to others. Yeah.
I mean, I think I think a lot of people suffer a bit from that. I definitely suffer.
Because
you
I've heard that
analyze
it
yourself.
ranges, yeah.
You analyze
Like you
yourself
look in
a
the
lot.
mirror and you see something totally different to what's actually there.
I think that's the most extreme, but you know how you look very closely at
Yeah.
yourself? And you'll be like, oh, there's this imperfection, this imperfection. When people look at you day to day, people are not
They
looking
don't
at
give a
you like
shit.
that. Yeah.
No, because they're looking at themselves.
Well, they're looking at you from, they're not looking at you from their, yeah, like, people just don't look at you that closely, even people who are close to you. They're not sitting there going, oh, you've got so many strands of hair for eyelashes or some bizarre thing. Like some people like really. I understand that though, but I don't know. For me, I've always thought that people just don't like. People care more about the way you act more than the way you look on average, unless you, and as long as you shower and stuff, as long as you don't smell, right, like really bad. I think in terms of looks, people react more to how you act. I heard about
that Smash Brothers tournament.
I told you the story when I went to watch Dragon Ball Z DB Super Brawly.
It's exactly the same thing. I didn't go to that Smash Brothers tournament. I was busy, unfortunately, but my brother went and one of our mates went. And yeah, I heard about the BO. It was fucking...
Like,
it was fucking...
They should be given out free
what you said,
deodorant spray and shower gel and say, use the shower. It's... I don't know why.
Have a shower on premises.
Have a shower. Yeah, do you know some people sweat a lot, right? I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So have a shower just before. But for women, it's a lot worse though. Because women's bodies are like the way things are advertised in movies and media and TikTok and social media and all that stuff.
Oh, then you start drawing comparisons. Yeah.
And the other thing is that on you see Instagram models now, and there's been a few that they show you the differences between when they maintain a specific pose and breathe in and do certain angles to look really good, and then what they just look like normally when they're just like relaxed, and it's so different.
Just different, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking.
People need
terrible.
to stop thinking about what. Yeah, people need to realize that a lot of things are just cameraman tricks and perspective-ish, tricks.
Well, I get it. I want to be a hot anime girl, right? I get the understanding if you don't feel you're hot. Shinobu can turn into Oshino Shinobu and kiss shot Acerola or Iron Heart underblade at will, or kill shot for Ash's sake. Yeah, I mean, if you want to... It's not a power that I would desire, to be able to turn into a chibi version of myself.
I wouldn't mind that. That would actually be pretty funny.
No. I would like to be able to just like have like to have a normal body and then to be able to like bulk up like fucking Super Saiyan 2.
So you want to be like Broly then?
Yeah, but to be like like when I'm not powered up, I'm just like average size. Yeah, Loopy is not happy. My face when I stopped going to college because of it. I can't ever forgive him for that. Forgive what? What, for me saying kill shot? Kiss shot, whatever, man. Show whatever, man. Anyway.
You said that already. Mm-hmm.
お芝居だって歌だってダンスだってリリーの頃よりずっと研ぎ澄まされてる
I'm coming back to... I'm actually thinking about Daniel Radcliffe again, because towards the end of those movies, he was way older than the character Harry Potter was, right?
Was he? I suppose there was a bigger gap than a year each time they were making the movies, yeah.
They weren't making them per year, so
yeah.
By the end of it, it was like Harry Potter, the character, was like 16, 17, whereas Daniel Radcliffe, the actor, was like 20-something, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I saw a fucking comedy where some character was taking the piss. He goes, "Just saw the latest Harry Potter movie. Harry's getting old. Looks like my dad. It shouldn't be called Harry Potter. It should be called Harold Potter."
The fuck? What the fuck? There was another thing. Zac Efron, who was in High School Musical, was like in his late 20s or something.
He was so popular for a while.
He was well old though. He was a lot older than first of all than the character who was acting, and he was even quite a bit older than a lot of the other actresses in that movie as well. And I think he got typecast after that as well, which kind of annoyed him. That's why, like, you've seen him in pretty, like, more adult stuff. Adults.
I honestly don't think I've ever seen anything he's in.
He was in Baywatch.
Didn't watch that.
I didn't watch either. But The Rock was in that, I think. And he was in something The Neighbours or something. I don't know. It was a sequel to a
Didn't watch
movie.
that.
And I've not really kind of kept a thingy.
So Zac Efron, I remember when people were saying he would be the perfect actor to play as Light Yagami.
No.
Kind of lost on that.
No. No. Crack, you're saying, I wish people would look at me and judge me instead of just ignoring my existence, pretend I'm just a rock or something. Yeah. That is the issue I feel a lot of guys have.
Crack dealer The Rock.
No, but as a guy, you are ignored. Or feared. Which I get, right? If you go around, people will either just ignore you, don't give you any attention if you're not... or they might even suspect you because you might, if you look weird or whatever. Whereas for women, it's like the opposite, where you get attention, unwanted attention all the time, and you kind of want to be able to just do your own thing. It's a weird... So, yeah, it's interesting. I've talked to a couple of women about this, and it's like, yeah, but being a guy is like you're ignored, and it sucks because you feel like nobody... If you don't have friends and stuff like that, you don't have that kind of social circle, and you're going out about and stuff like that, and people just don't, they don't even engage with you. It really affects you to a degree. I mean, you're not wanting people to like say you're amazing or anything, but even just like a hello or acknowledgement of your existence when you're paying at the till, or just, I don't know, it's various points. Some people kind of like a little chat here and there is a welcome thing, especially if you are kind of ignored. But anyway, let's carry on with Lily Ryria's dark issues.
クルス・リリアは成長し続けてるの。マジカル・リリーより今の私の方がずっとすごいんだから。
And you're not wrong. You probably are. But work stopped coming in once I stopped being magical, Lily. Ah, you were typecast. Oh.
No, she wasn't typecast.
She like she could only be seen as magical Lily, so they were.
She was a one-hit wonder.
Yes. Yeah, see, the agency sent me new jobs, but I never got the parts. Because the image everyone had of me, yeah, because she was typecast, that, like, it's not just, but she didn't have the talent to get another job. It's because they all thought of her as the little cute girl, and then she comes in as this, like, more mature teenager. And they're like, what? Anyway, because the image everyone had of me was a pure and innocent cleaning princess, and I didn't fit that anymore. All because puberty cursed me with this disgusting body. There'd be people that would kill for that, but anyway.
Gargura comes to mind.
Does she hate having...
She wouldn't kill for it. No, she doesn't hate being small, but she does have that sort of... She said like a couple of times it's happened where she goes to the airport and one of the staff will say to her, "Oh, where's your... You know, who are you traveling with?" Yeah, that sort of thing.
In a polite way, not to say where's your mummy or daddy, but it's like, are you with someone or are you on your own? And you're just like, what? Why? Yeah, I'm on my own. I think I've
Here we go. Yeah, it's fucking A.
But what the fuck? The agency suggested I play against type and take the sexy pin-up girl route. What?
To be fair, that makes sense.
No, this agency fucking sucks, man. I mean, I get it, but also don't... Oh, you can't get the cute girl thing. Let's put you down that dodge-ass route.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It makes sense. Yeah, like gravure modeling.
What's gravure modeling?
Think like swimsuit posters and that sort of stuff, and maybe lingerie modeling.
I wouldn't want to do that.
It doesn't go all the way, but yeah,
yeah,
it's a little bit.
I've seen some of it.
Risque.
Yeah, it's risque, but not like. It's not nudity or anything like that. Well, Not full on nudity and stuff like that. Yeah, but that would go completely against the image I'd worked so hard to maintain for so long. My mother and I were both vehemently opposed. Yeah, I get that. But the agency didn't listen, claiming my previous character and my current body just didn't match at all. You do know, agency, there's an in-between, where she could be a mature model but have an innocent character. What is wrong?
I got a better one. Just do a fucking time skip. Grow your character up.
No, but she's not doing that role anymore. She's looking for new roles.
She can still be fucking magical Lily Cleaning Chan, right? But make the character older, just like the actress.
Yeah, but that's
the problem is that her current actress doesn't match the character. So just make the character match the actress. It'll be a risk, but it could work out.
But why would
nowadays, right? Look, take an example, right? And I always, when it comes to aging up characters, I like to use the example of Goku because everyone thinks of him as a man nowadays, right?
Yep.
But you have to remember, when he started, he was a fucking little kid.
Yep.
And then aging him up was actually a risk.
But they did it at the end of Dragon Ball, which is maybe a point where they might, like the manga guys, just like, I'm not gonna continue this. This is a good ending point where he's grown up.
No, he didn't want to end it there though. But they did grow him up. And the point was, he wanted to do stories with him as an adult. The editor at the time was like, what the fuck? Are people going to complain about this? This is a big thing because everyone knew Goku as a little kid back then. No one had ever even thought of him being an adult man. But nowadays, the default is when you say Goku, you think of an adult man.
Yeah, but hindsight is 2020.
So I'm saying you can... Huh?
Hindsight is 2020 in that it is a big risk and most people
I'm just
don't
saying
like taking
it's a risk, but it could work.
But the thing is, she is not... people who do the magical cleaning girl thing are separate, right? She was just doing a job for them. They don't... Why would they do a favour for a model or an actress? They're not gonna, right? So from her point of view, she's now trying to find a new role and trying to find a new way in life. And I'm like, why don't you take the innocent girl roles, which you can have as an adult or a teenager? I don't get this. But the agency is like, you have sexy body, let's just put you down that fucking route. And you're just like, what the hell, agency? Also, I found out about this later, but it seemed that the staff had taken my unusual level of professionalism and attributed it to arrogance. Oh.
Well, that's another problem.
Because I didn't compromise with myself, I didn't compromise with others either. No, you're coming across as an arse. I hated the staff who wouldn't take me seriously, and the staff who wouldn't stop treating me like I was still a kid. Eventually word spread that Riria Kurusu was difficult to work with, so nobody wanted to work with me anymore. For me. So part of the reason was your attitude towards others. I'm beginning to see,
I don't think...
that was part of
I think the problem is she said that she's got an unusual level of professionalism. What does that mean?
It means that she was being really harsh on other people because she was expecting them to work and do stuff to the level that she works at. So see someone...
But what does that mean? No, what does that mean? Is she just asking them to treat her as an adult? I don't think that's unreasonable.
No.
If she's being a dick, that is being unreasonable.
What I'm thinking is like, why have you not got that done yet? That should be ready for me now, right? I would have got that ready because she puts everything
I don't
into
think
what
that's...
she does.
She doesn't seem to... I'm not sure if it's like that, to be honest.
I mean, if it's coming to she's difficult to work with, I feel like it's based on her actions and not based on someone just being spiteful. Correct was saying, but didn't you want to become child? In other words, the agency hadn't suggested a change in focus because they wanted to deny all that I'd done so far. It was because they couldn't refute those who proclaimed they didn't want to work with such a brat ever again. By that point, my mother and I were furious at the agency's decision and lack of understanding. They probably felt they couldn't stick up for me anymore either. Despite how massively popular the cleaning princess was, Riria Kurusu couldn't find any work after it.
3年間干されて自分と環境に折り合いがついて
This is making me feel bad.
Doesn't it always?
I don't know how I can relate to this character. She's a totally different person from me and has totally different issues, but I still don't like this. I don't like it.
そしてあの頃よりもっともっと成長した姿を見せてみんなにこう言わせてやるの。
I've never wanted to be a little cute guy anymore. A little kid. I've never wanted to regress to that. I'm so happy that I'm a fat cravat dude.
リリアはマジカルリリーからクルスリリアに生まれ変わって帰ってきたって。
So
The fuck is going on in the chat? Lippy says I can hear you over the zombie noises. Focus on Resident Evil if you're playing that. Crack Dealer says, make up your mind, woman. Nah, I can't hear his voice over his high.
Too high to hear.
Too high to hear from down here. Garlic Predex says there's no way she wouldn't get voice acting roles or something. Yeah, she could do the cutesy like anime characters.
Yeah, but this is a Ryukushi fucking game, isn't it? So it has to be super bleak. Just then, his lips curled into a smile for the first time.
Oh god, this won't be good.
Almost as if permitting me. No, accepting me wholeheartedly. Oh my god. Perhaps he'd been trying to get me to stop putting up appearances and speak from my heart instead. No, I've got a feeling that it was just like, who are you? Ash, start voicing her in a terrified female voice. What?
She's not terrified right now. She was angry.
見ないから。
まあそういう人もいますし。
Oh, look at this.
だから芸能人のことは詳しくないけれど。そんな僕が君のことを好きになれたなら。
私成功できるってことですよね。
Oh, I don't like this. This is the logic.
クルスリリア。
What are you talking about? This is the exact same goal she talked about earlier.
I know, but she's now convinced herself that he's telling her that this is the way to go. It's even more cringe than when she decided herself that she was going to convince him.
Garlic Predex says this makes no sense. I think this does make sense. This is not about logical thinking. This is about her rationale.
Well, she's using him because I think she's kind of fallen for him, but not fallen for him because he's one of the few people that's kind of just like questioned her in front of her as a boy.
I don't know if she's convinced herself that she's in love with him or not. But what I see this as is an obsession of as she's saying right now. She is trying to fix her image and trying to make it professionally in this show business sort of industry, right?
Yeah.
It's a very niche sort of industry within show business. And with his sort of like extreme, it's not extreme, but like his sort of like
Bluntness.
Limited view of, his limited knowledge of that industry. She's seen it as like a challenge. And she's like, if I make him like me, I can make anyone like me. And that means I will be successful.
Yeah, but then she's daydreaming that he said, yeah, if you convince me.
Yeah.
That's the level, that's the bit where I'm cringing, right? Because she's...
No, but that's what I'm saying. It makes sense to me, but it's not based on it's not based on like logic, it's based on her feelings. From the inadequacy she felt from all the shit that happened to her before.
It's the equivalent of me at high school being in the shower, right, and not being happy, thinking that I'm unattractive and I'll never go anywhere in life. And then the girl that I have the crush on, I dream of her in the shower mirror, and she goes, Ash Maddox, you can do it. You can be a big YouTuber. You'll be a big person sometime. Yeah, fucking cringe, right? Because that's what it says. Cringe, right?
Is that what you do? Do you imagine the girl of your dreams in the mirror and say, I'll make you love me?
That's not fucking dodgy at all. I'll make you love me, baby. Garlic Predex is saying, well, first of all, Crackdeal saying she's just huffing copium. Yep, she's one of your people. I mean, she is, effectively. Garlic Bread X is saying, I bet that the next day she sees him, she's going to scream, thank you, and he'll be like, what?
I hope that actually happens. Yeah, I want to see that.
I mean, if anyone said, thanks, you saved my life, Ash Mannix, and I'll be like, what? I was like,
honestly, if I was him and I became friends with her, I would do what Crack Dealer says and tease her by saying, who are you? Every time.
I'd just be like, do I get any money out of this? And Loopy is saying, I live in that cringe.
That cringe created the space that you live in. Again?
Why is everyone obsessed with Suzumu? I mean, he's a nice guy, but...
because he's the protagonist.
Is it because... I mean, yes, but it's also because he punches trees. Is that the secret? And
she doesn't even know he punches trees.
She can see it. Yeah, you see it in his muscles and his tone. It's like, what?
Muscles?
You can see it through...
I can't see shit under that shirt.
You can see his arms. We can't see it, but his arms are sticking out.
Am I to understand that right off screen are bulging biceps like fucking Vin Diesel is standing here right in front of us?
He's like, I punch trees, baby. I've got the biceps of tree trunks.
I only care about two things: punching trees and family.
Have you met my cousin that's totally in love with me?
He closed his eyes. He's a hot guy.
Does that mean we have to kiss him?
What, is she gonna kiss the mirror?
I wouldn't be surprised, to be fair. Wait, yeah, I'll make you fall. In the end, Suzuhara smiled one last time. That smile melted away and all that remained was my face in the mirror, staring back at me. Oh, hideous face. What a shame it is to be you, Riria. No sympathy.
Crackdill is right. He's the everyman trope, for fuck's sake.
What is it? I'm not like him.
He's the everyman. He's the regular guy. Except he's not that regular. He just fucking punches trees all day.
Yeah, he's pretty irregular. He's the irregular high school. That's an interesting anime. I was spoiled by all the attention I got. I may have let it go to my head. Maybe that's why people called me haughty. Yes. You.
Sorry.
You know, listening to this makes me imagine Ash is daydreaming with his imaginary friends, thinking he's a protagonist in the VNs he plays. Maybe I should do that. Hey man, if you're happy, doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you're not hurting anyone.
Clap your hands.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was in Vakia and he's top of Kazi because he... Yeah, Suzumu kicking ass because he can punch trees. Maybe that's why people call me
see
haughty.
That doctor character again.
Then perhaps he had appeared to admonish me for that. But now I'm in love. Yes. I mean, she came across as really stuck up in the beginning. I was getting really annoyed with her in that first interaction with the club.
Yeah, I could feel it from here.
I just, it's not fair, right? See, when I see someone who's like attractive, and the worst is someone who's attractive but also has a nice personality, it instills this anger inside me. I'm such a jealous, arsey. Fuck those people, right? I am a petty man. And I'm not afraid to admit
wearing
it.
your negativity again.
Anyway. When was I not wearing it? Was I naked before? Oh dear. Returning to the LCSE for the first time in a while had given me a funny feeling. I do like how they encourage magic mushies here. That something new would happen in that club room.
I thought it was just Mario stuff.
I mean, yeah, but I like to imagine it as magic mushrooms.
You know what? If we can get into the files of this VN, just edit that picture and put a Mario sprite next to it.
You can do that. I need to file. These are probably zipped up in a weird thing, and you'd have to use some. I had to use some obscure to unzip one of the games I had because I wanted to get access to the data files.
Yeah, once you when you can access the files inside, you can just edit it and then recompress it. Sorry, recompile it.
Yeah, I don't know how. I remember some weird software I used for it. She was annoying at first, but I saw her cleavage, so it's good now.
Man, as long as you're happy. Oh, wait, hang on. We got something going on here.
What?
Can we go over the last sentence again?
Returning to the LCSC for the first time in a while had given me a funny feeling that something new would happen in that club room.
Right. Okay. Now it makes sense what she's saying.
Wait,
おやすみなさい
what were there?
鈴原先輩
You missed that line, didn't you?
What? Good night, Suzuhara?
The
No,
last
I
one.
read it out.
The one before that.
I'd read it out. I think.
The one before that. That'd be a sign that I'd be reborn into a near me.
No, I hadn't read that before you asked me. Yeah.
きっとあなたを私の虜にしてみせますから
This sounds like she's kind of got a weird crush on him as well.
That's what she was saying.
Maybe I should go and punch trees. Do you know, I'll just go and randomly punch a tree, see if I get arrested for like abuse of a tree. Why is this
Crack
music?
Dealer says, why is this music so sad and shit?
Because what's going to happen next? I went back to my room.
Anytime you pipe up, I'm going to remind you, Crack Dealer, that we are playing this on your recommendation. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't
do that.
That's gonna screw up your. That screws up your mind, and you need your mind to do things, Loopy. Don't do that. What you do is you bang someone else's head against the wall. No, actually, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, maybe
you've done that already.
Bang someone else's head against the wall. I'm glad to say I don't think I've ever done that because I'm not a maniac. What the fuck?
And now you're making me want to play Yakuza. Come on, carry on.
This does make me feel like I should try punching some trees, but I know I'll break my hands. Guaranteed to make you more lonely. What, banging your head on walls? Yes, I suppose. I went back to my room. I managed to see just fine when I woke up. But after spending time in that lit room, I couldn't anymore. Yes, adjustment. It's pretty amazing the way the human eye works. I turned on the light.
Oh, God.
Too bright.
Oh, wow. That really is a Ruria poster up there. Sorry, not a Lily poster up there.
Did you not think that? I knew that was what that was.
I mean, I knew it was, but...
Oh, no. The floor around my bed was sooty.
No,
almost like someone had dragged a package covered in black dirt around the room. Uh-oh.
That's real bad.
I must not have seen it in the dark.
あだ何よこれ
Get the brush.
Yeah, get your magic wand brush. You're gonna need some fucking...
Oh, it's time for cleaning, Chan. Yeah, what was the name again?
It's time to click,
Magical
click,
Lily.
click, 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 clean.
Clean!
Practice saying, Ash, bang your keyboard on your head. There, I banged the desk. I wiped it up with a tissue. It wasn't thick enough to be dirt. Maybe it actually was soot. The way it was left behind, it looked less like something was dragged and more like someone with soot-covered feet had walked around my bed. I mean, were there footprints? Chills ran down my spine when I saw a pattern clearly left by a bare footprint. Uh-oh. What was going on? Did that mean that there's a naked suit person underneath my bed?
There's an unclean man in my room.
Someone had been walking around my bed watching me sleep.
When were you sleeping?
She was sleeping before, and then she got up at the beginning of this scene.
Ah, right, okay.
I'd always kept my door and windows locked tight.
But if that was left there while you were sleeping and then you went to the room, like the bathroom, did your hair in that and came back and then turned the light on and saw that, chances are that footprint could be yours.
Where did the soot come from?
That's the question.
If she was in the shower, she would have seen soot on her feet. Crack Dealer saying slamming your head on the wall burns 15 calories. Yeah, no, mate, I'm not going to start doing that. Also loses you a lot of fucking brain cells, and I have 2 left, so let's not get rid of them. So that couldn't be the case. Yeah, let's just blame it on tiredness. Let's not think about the creepy possibility of someone being in my room. Come to think of it, I'd always been prone to nightmares. I probably just didn't notice the filth I'd left behind walking around my dirty socks. Yes, that would explain it. Were you walking around in soot in your bare socks? Oh, this is not going to end well. All of a sudden I started getting drowsy and decided to sleep.
I'll clean it in the morning.
Why would no?
And what's it?
When I woke up the next morning, the sooty footprints were nowhere to be found. Ooh.
You might have imagined it then. Obviously. No.
Not with this game. Q save!
This angle makes me think of an Ace Attorney game.
Yeah. I want to play them again. I want a new Ace Attorney game. I love Phoenix Wright. Oh my, yeah, good times. Someone left bleach in a jar. Iwaimoto Shrine was an elegant shrine located just behind the Iwaimoto shopping district. It had an auspicious reputation, likely due to its name. As a kid, I used to come here to pray before I really locked down my popularity. Oh, it's still
じゃあ、お掃除をしてる感じの何枚かいただきましょうか。
So what is the photo shoot for then? Is she still doing the cleaning thing?
お掃除ってこんな感じかしら。
No, she's in the new group, right? The Flower High School or something.
Is she still acting as her magical cleaning girl persona in that group?
I don't know.
Lupe said I dropped the game. You what?
Ace Attorney.
She dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
She played it and then left it.
Yeah. I thought she had handcuffs on for a second.
Man, you could make so many dodgy things with making something squeaky clean, but oh.
どう？リリア、あなたの心をハピハピにできてる？
Don't say happy. Don't do the.
That's
like
not
this
going to
look.
show in a photograph.
I like this look.
This pastry stuff going on.
Yeah.
Wait, reporter, not photographer.
Yeah, so they're doing a report on her and what she's up to now, and that's as much as I can remember.
あの可愛らしくて清純なお掃除プリンセスも女子高生になって色気が増してグッとくるね。
I've got a bad feeling that he's going to take these pictures, pretend that he's going to write a good story, and then he's going to write a horrible story on her.
そんなことないよ。それはおじさんの心が汚れてるからだよ。
Rose. Cringe.
This is not
お掃除
going
マ
to
ジ
end
ッ
well.
クでおじさんの汚れたハートクリンクリンしちゃうぞ。
Do you think he's going to ask her to do him a favor if she wants a good article?
My fear is that this will be without asking, if you know what I mean.
No. Right. The photographers writhed as they drilled and fell over themselves from that killing blow. Oh. What? Are these actual reporters or just her fans? No man could resist.
She's got like photographers to come take pictures.
But she's saying that they're drooling over that last thing as if... I feel like your average Joe is not going to go weak at the knees just from that unless they're like a super fan.
I want to say that this is an unreliable narrator telling us this story. Obviously, she's got mental health problems, right?
Do you
And
think?
the only person... I think that... I don't know. Maybe she's exaggerating the response to us. I also think that the way she saw Suzumu was exaggerated. In that he probably was like, I've never heard of you before. And she's like, how dare you?
What, like,
And here we are.
No man can resist my well-trained charms.
私もおじさんの汚れたハートクリンクリンしちゃうぞ。
Hey Nagata, you can make my dirty heart squeaky clean anytime.
カメラマンさんたちも思わず脳説美魔女アイドル電撃デビュー。悪いけれど布川さん、私たちは今日からライバルよ。
Even though she's got this weird 4chan green text bullshit going on, I still really like Nagata.
ハマユンは自分のハートをたわしか何かでクリンクリンした方がいいよ。
What bird?
やっぱリリアちゃんは可愛いね。境内を吐いてるだけですっごい絵になるよ。
Okay.
まあそこはさすがだよね。ほら男子というかなっち、ふぬけてないで仕事をして。
Yes, Natsuya, come in this.
あのマジカルリリーと一緒にクリンクリンができるなんて。
Oh, Natsuya.
Oh, good writer!
Mate, that guy destroyed his voice doing this character's voice.
ナツくん、あんまり賑やかにしちゃお仕事の邪魔だよ。
I want you to think about this. Think about how Suzumu's been talking, right? He's always calm and collected, and he doesn't really have to do much in terms of the range of his voice.
Yeah.
Natsuya.
Versus Natsuya. Whereas he's tearing his vocal cords out for every single bit.
Yep. Suzuhara seemed cool as always. I was happy Atsuta was as fired up as always, of course. But I'd be even happier if we could get Suzuhara to act the same. Our eyes happened to meet during the photo shoot.
Black suit again?
When they did, I remembered the strange dream I had the night before. Even after I woke up, I still can't get him out of my head. And for some reason, it felt like he was the only one watching me grow. Oh, I wish I had that. This affecting women. What the hell? What's Garlic X saying? Calm down.
What effect? This is all in their own mind.
I don't give a shit. I wish I just looking at someone, they were fucking pictured me in their dreams or whatever. I'd be happy enough with that. Garlic Bread X saying, calm down, you're just cleaning up some old shrine. Practicing using math to find when will your dad come back with milk. Wait, what are you talking about, crack dealer? Using math to find who asked. I'd never been in love before, but I was sure this had to be something like love at first sight. There you go. Or was it more like watching a shooting star I'd wished on?
Watching it burn up in the sky.
Watching it kill itself? Was I hoping that I could make it big if I earned Suzuhara's recognition? Yes. That's exactly what you're hoping. Whatever the case, I didn't understand why he was such a large presence in my mind when we'd barely spoken to each other. He's got that kind of tall, dark, mysterious type look going for him.
Or more likely it's because you're a nutcase.
Who says I was harsh? I'm harsh. I knew there was no point in thinking about it. After all, there doesn't have to be a reason for destiny.
This is all like turning into yandere talk.
I don't think she's gonna go yandere though. I think she's just insane.
Which is halfway to being yandere.
No, yeah, yandere is insane but also wants to kill you.
No. Yandere is the one where it's like, if I can't have you, no one can.
And wants to kill you. Yeah, I get. Okay, so like,
It doesn't always end up in a killing you sort of thing, but
what? So as long as you bow down to her demands and basically be her bitch forever, and never show any appreciation to anyone else that's female or a possible threat for romantic love. Yeah, I'm sure that works. She'll always kill you in the end. So.
あれ考えちゃうひょっとしていたりしちゃう
Wait, what the fuck did they ask her? Got your eyes on someone special. Oh, okay. No, you're supposed to say no, that's going to be bad for your rep. I glanced at him. Everyone else was watching me, yet he just kept on cleaning in silence. Oh, Suzuhara. Suzu, whatever. My blood boiled over with irritation. This is a part of you, Ryu, that I don't like. I was doing this interview in front of everyone to prove to him just how different I was from most people. Of course, I wasn't foolish enough to expect him to understand my appeal so easily either.
気になる人というか振り返らせたいなって思う人はいます。
おおそれは誰
fuck off, reporter, nosy Parker.
Mate, he's a reporter. This is gold if she tells him.
I know.
Crack Deer saying, "Be mine. No one can have you other than me. I'll kill anyone who comes near you, even if that's your family."
Mm-hmm.
Himitsu.
Yep, that's what's gonna be next.
誰俺かな
Calm yourself, Natsuya.
Oh, Natsu, you goddamn hopeful fool.
夏くんは熱心なファンだからひょっとしたらそうかもね
Suzumu, you know it's not him, sharp.
そういう
Suzumu, you
夢の持たせ方
dopey
は
fuck, I
かと思う
swear.
よ。
Yeah, don't give him false hope.
でも素敵だね
Kane, you're weird, but I like
リ
you.
アちゃんも恋をしてるんだね。
Oh,
And
Kiko.
Tsubakiko, you should just go around punch people, man.
Oh, that's
miss that
so
side of you.
adorable, though. She's like, oh, she's in love. Isn't that wonderful? I'm happy for her. It's like, oh, kind of makes me a little bit sick, but mostly happy.
俺のマジカルリリーが恋を
He just
Do you
reverts
see what
to
I mean?
he just reverts to a baby. Is that what the fuck, man?
マジカルリリーは大きくなったら俺の嫁になるんだ
But do you see what I mean? It's a very, very, very unique vocal tick.
B, yeah.
You look, Garlic Bread X said it. He's done the Sech King noises.
想像しいとリリアちゃんの仕事の邪魔になるよ
Point.
Damn it, Suzumu.
Yeah, shut up, Natsuya. I like you, man, and I find it funny, but this is going a bit too much.
Did he just like elbow him in the stomach?
秋田くん
Maybe.
ちょっと来て。お使いお願い。
Hi, Sensei.
私たちもお掃除お掃除。リリアちゃんの気になる人の話聞きたかった。
Talk
You
to her then. She's in your fucking club.
I know, like, why don't you just like message her on iMess? What the fuck's the messaging thing that they use?
Line.
Line. Just message her on Line afterwards, asking.
WhatsApp.
Did they?
Instagram.
Yeah, use
Twitter.
your fucking phones, right? Or have a chat with her after the reporter's gone.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, they're in the same room. Like, so dumb.
It's visual novel logic. Miss Hinagata led the members of the LCSC out of the way.
恋っていうのとはちょっと違うかな。
Crackdilla says, so when's the weird appendage penetration? That was last episode. Hopefully there will be none this episode. Hopefully.
I don't want my channel to get yeeted out of existence.
だってリリーはみんなのものだし。
じゃあ憧れの人みたいな。
Let's just go
It's
with
not even
that.
that. It's not even that.
それとも違うかな。
She's just made Suzumiya a representative of all the people that she feels doesn't appreciate her that should. And so if she wins his admiration, she's won all of theirs in her eyes, and she feels she could pat herself on the back.
Kind of, yeah. It's something like that.
But also it's a bit of love because he's a reasonably attractive boy. And
It's more like a target than anything.
she's like, look, if Suzumiya gave me a hug and pat my head, I wouldn't say no, you know what I mean? I was like, I get it.
ごめんなさい。うまい言葉が見つからないの。でも、私はどうしてもその人に振り向いてほしいって思ってる。
I mean, you're making it sound like it's love, but
その人はリリアちゃ
You
んの
make
こと
it
に
sound like
興
it's a
味がある
romance thing, but it's more for a
acknowledge my
It's more
existence,
of an-
bitch.
not even that. It's not even that. It's more like an objectification of, like you said, making him less of a person and more for a
Symbol.
representative of that desire. Yeah, a symbol.
Are you saying that she is objectifying Suzumiya?
I literally just said it is an objectification. Yeah.
The girl's objectifying the boy? What a fucking weird concept.
そうね、まったく。ほんとひどいよね。リリア泣いちゃうよ。
Ugh, this makes me it's
だ
just
から
so
私
off-putting.
思ったわ。もっともっと魅力的になって絶対に振り向かせてやるわって。
You know, you could just have a chat with him, be normal, then he'd see who you really are.
さすが女子
Crackula
高生の
says
マジ
if
カ
I
ル
was
リリア
him-
イメージも変わって肉食系だね。
Right, Crackdilla says if I was him, I'll just act along a little and get over it because she's getting annoying. Here's the thing. Suzumu genuinely doesn't get it because he's a dopey fuck.
Yeah, all the girls like him. Kiko is
And he's
own
like, I'm
cousin.
gonna be cool over here, punching trees.
He's like, I don't give a shit. It's like I don't think she's into me, and she, you know that there's that meme of like the girls like literally all over the guys.
Childhood
like,
friend.
I don't think she's into me. No, it's the I don't think she's into me thing. With the girl like all over him. He's like, I don't think she's actually into me.
I'm looking at this last sentence, right? She is doing the high school style of Magical Lily now. Good. That's what I was saying.
No, the only difference is that she's now wanting a guy, which she's not really, but that's how they're interpreting this.
茶化さないでったら。
Like, she still acts like a kid, and I don't...
私はその人を通じて自分の魅力を力を試したいの。
This is terrible.
その人に
She is
魅力が
being
通
like
じないようじゃ。
recklessly honest in this interview.
Yeah, I don't know why.
いいねいいね。マジカルリリーも恋を知ってますますパワーアップって感じだね。
My god, people, what is fucking wrong with you? I'm a degenerate who's into weebutry and slightly into games, and even I'm cringing at this fucking wording.
Have you watched Japanese TV or seen any sort of interview like this over there?
No.
Because in all honesty, they do. Yeah, it does have this kind of fucking.
What, cringe vibe?
Not cringe, it's just that. It's so basic, if you know what I mean.
Like superficial?
Yeah.
Like, they're not like actually in-depth interviews. Like, oh, well, who are you into? What are your plans? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What a lovely dress. And she's like, yeah, I'm so adorable. Oh, I'm going to be doing this. Oh, I love this. Blah, 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 blah.
She's getting irritated with him now as well.
I already said it wasn't love. Oh, well, he could punch up the story however he pleased. No, 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 no. You want a good story. A story's dead in the water without a little spice. Ooh, spicy.
Oh dear.
Raptor says, what is this? I have no knowledge of this. This is so bizarre. Garlic Braggs is saying, so you're in love with this guy? For the last time, I just want him to look at me. God. Are women like this? I don't know. The second half of the interview concluded with mostly pointless chit-chat. I didn't have time for that sort of thing, but played along anyway. I said my goodbyes to the crew at the shrine's archway. Are you going to like walk away and not help them actually clean the shrine after this? Because that would be chef's kiss. Assholiness.
I see you throwing that shade my way, crack dealer. Says, Cookzilla's calling Japanese TV interviews boring and cringe.
They are kind of, well, I don't know about interviews, but I've seen, was it Takeshi's Castle? I've seen that, and I'm
Do you not get the fucking implication?
No. Is he saying you're boring and cringe? Still.
Yes.
I mean, crack dealer, I thought you enjoyed the cringe. As long as you enjoy it. Oh no, crack dealer's a photographer. No, don't take pictures of me. Anyway. I bowed my head until they faded away into the crowds of the shopping district. They've gone further on to actually do cleaning. What are you doing? They'd left
Transform into magical cleaning lily, whatever, and start helping.
You just want to see her in the magical girl outfit, mate. They'd left halfway through to give me some privacy. That was nice.
Bollocks and arse, they did. They're fucking paparazzi.
No. The other crew. The other part of the... She's saying the other group members of the LCSC.
I thought she was talking about the reporters for some reason.
Nah, they fucked off because they're done. But when I looked around, I didn't see them anywhere. Just the elderly people who'd come to pray. Maybe. I had to find them. Oh, this is going to end badly. Iwaihime Shrine was a relatively large and well-kept place. Oh, do you know my back's starting to hurt me again? I'm going to have to do some more stretches. My vast crowds...
Fucked your back up.
I have seriously screwed my back up. Old man syndrome. But also sitting in an extremely awkward position for a good few hours does that to you.
Sit up straight, man.
No, I was laying down while watching TV. It was a bad idea. Vast crowds, like the chair I've got, it's fine. It was just that one day of sitting like an idiot. Vast crowds would always gather here on New Year's. And since it was right at the end of the shopping district, you could always find plenty of devout citizens, senior citizens about. There were places where you could buy amulets or draw your fortunes. I'd done my fair share of the latter in my past. Well, to put it more mysteriously, that was all just the shrine's outward face. Deeper, there lurked other secrets. What?
About the shrine?
The locals knew Iwaihime Shrine is one of the biggest shrines in the region. But it had another side, best known over the internet to curious teenagers all across Japan. Oh, the doll memorial hall. Oh, this is creepy. This was the reason for the shrine's wider frame. It was said that old dolls... wider fame. It was said that old dolls carried spirits within them. Sometimes people found themselves reluctant to throw them in the trash when the time came to get rid of them. So instead they would hold memorial services for them and leave them here.
That's not weird at all.
Especially not the type of place I'd go to in the middle of the night as well. The doll memorial hall was filled with rows of dolls as far as the eye could see.
I'm fairly certain this is real. There's a place in Japan that's like a village that's populated entirely by dolls.
I don't want
I'm being entirely serious.
I don't want to go there. Most of them were Japanese dolls. Seeing just one of those in a dark room would be scary enough. So when so many of them are gathered in one location, it makes it look like kind of an occult hotspot. I wondered just how many there were. Hundreds? No, it could even be thousands. Either way, having all those soulless eyes staring at you made the hall feel like no place for the living to tread.
Where's Higambana when you need her?
No, you don't need Higanbana because she just causes more trouble. Once a user on a certain occult forum had reported that when they'd prayed at this shrine for a curse on a hated enemy, that wish had been granted. The place had some cachet ever since.
That's a weird word. I've not come across that one. Let me look that one up.
Cachet.
Cachet, the state of being respected or admired. Prestige.
So I had some prestige after that. Weird. If you made top 10 lists of Japanese occult hotspots, then this place would be on every single one. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, that's what I need to see. Toe-sucking girl right in the fucking... Just then.
Why is Toe over here?
Because she's going to add her doll, maybe? Maybe swap her doll out for another doll?
That's not how...
I know that's not how that works, but still. Just then, one of the dolls suddenly became as big as a human and stood up on its own 2 feet. Oh, it's been a while.
びっくりしました。黒髪先輩でしたか。
She was in her priestess garb, yet she still held the same creepy doll as always. She wouldn't let it go even at school.
Is she the shrine maiden here?
She's one of them, yeah. But in this place, it only seemed natural for it to be in her arms.
シャチ北部の人見ませんでしたか？すすはら先輩は見てませんか？私の愛しいダーリンなんですけど。
What?
Did you really just say that?
The fuck? Why would you say
That's
that?
That's not like in her mind. She said that aloud.
Why did she say that?
To someone in his class.
It's so fucking random. Like, why? Kurikami had her usual depressing look on her face, so I tried joking around, but as expected, she didn't play along. That was a weird joke to make. And this is the wrong person to say that to. Oh dear.
Huh?
Oh, I thought she was going to say, he's mine!
She said this in every story so far.
Do you know how she said that he's corrupted, right? And there's this ongoing theme of there's some sort of corruption around Suzumu, yeah? And yet all these girls are super fucked up in weird, like, magic worlds where weird shit happens. And they seem to be corrupted in a weird way as well. It's a bit odd that he's the one that's being supposedly corrupted.
We haven't seen anything for him, though. We've only seen for the girls, like you said.
Yeah, but it's weird that, you know, the girls they must be corrupted in some way as well if they're having these weird things happen to them, right? And yet...
No, I think the implication I'm getting from her is that just by getting in contact with him, that ends up intensifying the corruption.
Mm-hmm. So the dolls are like a memorial for all the people who live there. Ah. Garlic Bread X is saying, listen to our advice, you don't want to end like the others.
Yeah.
Kurakami ignored me and left. What in the world was her deal? I was irritated, but didn't feel the slightest desire to have her look at me, unlike Suzuhara. Ugh. Calm yourself, girl. Your desperateness is showing.
私たち黒髪先輩の家を掃除してんですから。
What?
ちょっとくらいは感謝してくれてもいいんじゃないですか?
Have you know Toei, man? She's at your... Oh no, she might not know her actually.
She called Kurakami senpai. She knows her.
Oh, she knows her, right? Like, you know that she doesn't give a fuck about anything. I didn't expect her to hear my grumbling, of course. Toei Kurakami was the only daughter of the shrine's head priest. Oh, that's unfortunate. I heard she was basically never at school, possibly because she knew she was just going to take over her family's trade anyway. The Kurakami family owned a lot of land in the mountains. They were wealthy and well respected in the area, so perhaps she transcended simple worldly emotions long ago.
私とは縁のない先輩よね。
布川さん
Not yet.
Ah,
Suzumu, why are you here?
is it him? No. I jumped with surprise. Oh. Suzuhara was standing beside the hall, broom in hand. Oh no, I hope he didn't hear me badmouth Kurakami. I'm the worst.
終わったの取材
Are you done with your bullshit chat in your head?
ある意味、とっくに終わってました。
Very good.
最後の方は世間話に相槌を打ってただけですし。
そうお疲れ様
Calm as ever. Most people would react in some way to a statement like that. Though I'd say the way he could coolly defy expectation like that was one of his good points. Normally I'd be straight up offended by his curt behaviour. Yet at that moment I found it refreshing and comforting. Was I actually just getting tired of people fawning over me? I thought for sure this wasn't love, but maybe I was wrong. I couldn't say I'd ever thought about a boy for this long before. You've never thought about a boy for longer than like 2 days. Okay.
She's been busy with the whole cleaning Chan thing, and then she's in school.
Yeah, but
she's a younger one in the school as well, remember that.
But she's like, you when you're in primary or elementary, you'll have a crush or you'll think about a boy in a manga or some crap. She's never thought about it. I don't know what the fuck. No matter how many sexy celebrities and shrewd producers made the moves on me. Oh. She was only a kid, man. Anyway, so then maybe Suzuhara really was special.
Garlic Bread X says the real curse is falling in love with someone so boring.
No, do you know what the worst curse is? Falling in love with someone who has no interest in you. But if I were to say he was a special person to me, that was basically just another way of saying I had a thing for him.
どうしたの
いえ、なんでもないです。
No one else was around. Not Atsuta, not Miss Hinagata, nor any passing worshippers. I'd found this place creepy just a minute ago, but it didn't seem that way anymore. Not with Suzumu.
私これでも一応芸能人だってこと分かってもらえました？
別に疑ったことなんてないよ。
どうだか。
Did you want him to get on his knees and like kiss your feet like Atsuya? What's his name? Natsuya would do. Though he was with a girl and a gorgeous idol, at that he quietly went back to cleaning. Almost like I was invisible. This was exactly why I wanted his recognition. Oh, you're so annoying. I decided to stop thinking about why. I didn't need a reason. I just wanted him to look at me.
私、実はちょっとした願掛けをしてるんです。
This is an interesting angle that she's taking.
とある私に興味のない人をファンにできたなら、新しい私はきっと成功できるって。
You shouldn't rely on a person to just be who you want to be. This guy gives zero fucks, man. He made a vague reply without even looking in my direction. He really was cold. It was seriously starting to tick me off.
You know, I do have to wonder about that. I never saw him as being a guy to coldly dismiss someone.
Yeah, he usually, at the very least, gives them attention. Like, the attention they deserve as a person. It's why, like, that was a very uncommittal reply. That's not very. Yeah, I see where you're coming. I see. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, all I could think about was getting him to look my way. You think this is not him and she's imagining him? I mean, why would he be here on his own, away from the others?
Unstoppable force meets immovable object.
Yeah. So much so that I didn't care what had triggered this feeling anymore. I wonder if I should just go ahead and accept it as love. Yeah, why not? This had to be love at first sight. Yeah, well.
先輩を振り向かせてみせますから。
All you have to do is imagine yourself in this alternate reality with the Sech King and he'll come to save you.
できるのなら
And then you'll even get a chance to penetrate him if you want as well.
Crack dealer says, imagine you're dating Natsuya and all he does is scream, Greto! Ignores you and always tries to suck his dick.
Being cucked in a relationship because of Suzumu. What the fuck?
リリアちゃんさ。
はい。
Do you like punching trees? Oh, this is a bit closer. Suzuhara finally turned to face me. But I froze when I saw the look in his eyes. I'd never seen such a cold gaze before. What, is that a cold
Is it?
gaze?
It's not! It's not! That's not cold! That's normal!
What is wrong with her?
新しい自分は成功してると思う？
This is not him. He is not here. This is bullshit. This is not
I think
like
he's
him.
being possessed by something.
No, I think he's not here. I think she's imagining this. Remember, there's no one else there. Just him and her. So she could just be imagining this whole scenario.
It's plausible, yeah.
大成功とまでは言いませんけど、まずはいい出だしじゃないかと。
Today's interview was mere child's play. I've been getting more coverage ever since I was chosen for Flower High School, and expectations were growing. Of course, they were Magical Lily had returned after disappearing at the peak of her popularity.
それって新しい布川さんじゃなくて古いマジカルリリーの話だよね。
Right, he's definitely not him.
This is definitely not him, yeah.
Because he
you're
doesn't have
right.
a fucking clue.
取材僕も少し耳を傾けてたけど来てた人君のことを高校生になったマジカルリリーとしか思ってなかった。
I was pointing this out. I was rendered speechless. But deep down I'd realised the same thing. He'd simply put it into words before I'd processed it.
リリアちゃんはマジカルリリーを卒業して布川リリアに
Oh, she wanted to become Riria Kuruso, right? Her stage name, not her actual name.
No, he's saying become
クル
herself.
スリリアだったっけ。
Yes.
Oh, here we are, yeah.
こんがらがっちゃ
Wait, why are you throwing shade on her name?
どっちでもいいです。
Call me shit, I don't care, I love you, man.
マジカルリリーを卒業してクルスリリアになりたいのか、それとも高校生になってもマジカルリリーを愛してほしいのか。僕にはどっちがどっちなのかよくわからないな。
Valley Bread X is saying I hate to say it, but I like the new system.
I find it hard to process this guy as the Suzumu we've seen so far.
I'm confused.
Remember the prat from the first episode, right? Who went to Toei like, hey, check me out, I punch trees.
Like, I will save you. I punch trees.
夏くんに
Yeah,
か
I
つ
can
ての
punch
君の
anyone.
姿を
They can't be harder than a
見せ
tree.
てもらったよ。
どうでしたか？
うん。 可愛らしかったよ。まさにお掃除の国のプリンセス。
That is
This
not a
is so
compliment.
weird.
とてもとても愛くるしかったよ。
Creepy. A wave of triumph welled in me, but that sense of indignation burned away in the face of Suzuhara's chilling expression.
みじんもないよ。
Dun dun dun.
今の君にリリーの可愛らしさなんてみじんもあるものか。
Words and icy stare were like a dagger to my heart.
ナツくんも人がいいよね。リリーのファンなのに君を見て絶望しないんだから。あの頃の天使のような可愛らしさと比べたら今の君はどう？
What the?
気持ち悪く伸びた足、いびつで武骨な腕。
Yeah. That's the fucking smoking gun right there. That is her thoughts given aloud.
Look at those disgustingly sexy long legs and slender arms. Disgusting.
天使の瞳はかけらもない。可愛らしかった鼻はどこへ行ったの？
What happened to our nose? Did it, like, it doesn't change much, man.
Your connection is fucking dying.
脂肪で
Your
パンパンになった
connection is dying.
Oh my days, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know why. It must be, I don't know. I think it's back up now.
It seems to be back up.
Yeah. What the hell is,
Can you go over the history, please? I want to see the I want to see the log of what he was saying, because I think it's
right, just look at those disgustingly long legs. Your angelic eyes are a thing of the past. Where did your cute little nose go? And I was like, your nose doesn't change that much. What the fuck are you even talking about? That's not even getting to those lumps of fat. I mean, yes,
Yeah,
it's clearly her.
清純な天使だった
Yeah.
リリーの面影なんて今の君にはみじんもないよ。
No, you're a sexy demon lady now.
僕は幸いにもマジカルリリーのファンじゃないけれど、もしファンだったら嘆いただろうね。あの儚く清純だったマジカルリリーが
Sorry, I just saw Crack Dealer's comment.
こんな豚の化け物みたいな姿になってなお自分をリリーだと言い続けることにね。
Wow, Suzumu. Even though this is imaginary form of you, I'm still fucking shocked. Oh, fuck. It felt like my whole world had shattered into pieces like a mirror. The things
That's
he
a
said
really cool effect.
were far beyond insulting, but they were all true. My body had long since ceased to be magical Lily. The pure, cleaning princess was gone. I had these disgusting fat sacks on my chest, and my butt was huge and repulsive. Fuck this game.
You're Japanese. No Japanese girl has a big butt.
Shots fired by Kixel and the whole of Japan. Some people will make, inevitably. My nose was long and pointed and my face was horrifying. I hated looking at myself in the mirror. What the hell? I knew all that. I didn't need him to remind me. This body wasn't Lily. This wasn't me. I knew that. This was the body of a pig. A monster.
僕はナ
Do you have to add that part in?
Of course I did.
そんな醜い姿になってもなおマジカルリリーだなんて言える君に愛想を尽かさないことにね。
God damn, Suzumu.
We got the full wind sound effects in the back as well.
You know, Ryukishi, there's something very wrong with you. The fuck, man, is up with this? Crack Dealer saying, I see, Kuxo, you haven't done your research.
Possibly.
I wanted to scream so loud that it'd erase his words. But I couldn't erase the truth. My hideous insecurities and my hideous body were both undeniable. Screaming would make them go away. Wouldn't make them go away. I hung my head and sobbed. I was disgusted that I had thought my new self could do well just because of a stupid interview.
This is self-sabotage.
There was the faintest sense of warmth in his voice. It served as a ray of hope in my darkest hour.
君は自分のいびつさをちゃんと理解していたよ。
There's a screenshot for you right there.
Just take a little screenshot of that bad boy. That's one to remember. Hmm.
だからリリーを卒業して新しい自分になろうと決意したんじゃないか。
That makes sense.
リリーで居続けるか新しい自分になるかどちらの選択だって構わない。でもどちらかでなければならないんだよ。君はその選択をちゃんとした。そこだけは君は褒められてもいいと思うな。
鈴原先輩。
I finally understood why he'd angered me. I planned on cutting ties with the past, yet I was still chained to it. That was why I turned into this hideous pig. I already knew this body didn't belong to Magical Lily. If I wanted to preserve her charm forever, then I had to stop lying.
私もうマジカルリリーじゃないです。二度とマジカルリリーだなんて言いません。昔みたいな可愛こぶった喋り方なんて二度としません。
Oh?
マジカルリリーじゃなくクルスリリアとして本当に生まれ変わると誓います。
These are not bad
There's a lot of
things,
habits to unlearn, though.
but these are not bad things in and of itself, that she's making a new start. She's not going to hang on to the character that made her famous because she's not a kid anymore. I mean, she is a kid, but not a young kid. But this is all wrong how this is happening, and it doesn't seem healthy. Suzuhara smiled when I announced my decision.
リリアちゃん。
What?
He's back.
From behind her. Yep.
Yeah.
Imaginary Suzuhara. His voice came from behind me. I turned around to find Suzuhara standing there. What? Then who had I been talking to?
Yourself.
Then I finally noticed there was a mirror in this shrine. I was standing all alone in front of the hall with the countless dolls as my onlookers, my only onlookers. And Suzuhara just called out to me from behind.
どうしたの？
This is the normal dumbass Suzumu Suzuhara that we expect.
どうしたって。
I kind of wish they didn't make it explicitly clear that what your theory was correct.
No, now that I feel vindicated, so ha.
私今先輩と話してましたよね。
I mean, to be fair, even if they didn't make the switch obvious, like instead they had a switch where where he was. It's it just like he was in the same place, and she's like, "Wait, what?" And he's just like, "Are you okay, Riria?" You would still know, but also he'd be like, "Who are you talking to?"
No, what I mean is that we didn't need to have this part. Like, the scene could have just cut.
True.
話してるんじゃないかな。
Was she's like, weren't you here just now? Weren't you here before talking to me? And he's like, I don't think so. I mean, you would say no, I wasn't. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but this is fucking the real Suzumu, right? He's a fucking dipshit.
Man, so harsh against him. Suzuhara looked confused. It seemed he really didn't have a clue what I was talking about.
Am I wrong?
No. No. You're not. He is an idiot. He was away punching some trees. Then who in the world was that? Garlic Bread X is saying, back to the boring Suzumu, and Luffy is saying, not everyone's as smart as you, oh mighty smarty pants. I think they're referring to you, Kixo, or is it me? I don't know. Yes.
Likely me.
I thought I was talking to Suzuhara, but I was actually all alone this whole time. I was talking to myself? No, that would make me fucking insane.
具合悪いの？
いえ、まあ、その
Apparently I'm a pig, and I'm a loser according to my own mind.
私、昔からぼんやりしてると変な白チュームとか見ちゃう体質らしいんです。
Oh, that's not good.
最近は治ったかなって思ってたんですけど、またそれだったみたいで。
Yep.
Why does everyone have some weird daydreaming thing in this?
Everyone has weird mental issues. What was the issue with the other girl? Her mum wasn't taking care of her, wasn't it? That was the thing. The house is a mess. Like she couldn't even be bothered. Like she'd be eating out of paper plates.
She would eat out of paper plates, and the mum wouldn't
wash the dishes.
There was something about no, it was something. Yeah, the mum didn't want to wash dishes, so they got paper plates, and then she would eat food, but it would get stuck to the plate, so she would just eat paper with the food.
Fucked up, man. Yes, it may have been a daydream. Thinking otherwise would bring me no answers.
お稽古とかで疲れてるんだよ。社長コブ、土日の活動は無理しないで、休めるときは休んでね。
Dance practice.
Ah, okay.
先輩。
Senpai, can I hug you? Oh, yeah,
no.
baby!
Oh, no!
Suzuhara's kind words spread across my heart like milk spreading through hot cocoa. He'd appeared in my dreams and daydreams. I thought he was cold, but his consideration here had proven me wrong. I wondered just how much of my mind he could possibly occupy. He really was special, that was for sure. With his words, consideration, support and recognition, I would be complete. We'd only known each other for a few days. We'd only said a few words to each other. And yet, I felt like I'd known him my whole life. It was like he didn't have those walls others had around them. What I felt for him was a sense of connection you'd normally only get with good friends and family. In hindsight, I might have felt that way since the first time we met. It wasn't that I was attracted to him. It was that there were no barriers between us to begin with. I used to think love at first sight was more about your heart pounding so hard you couldn't take it. I never knew it could feel this warm. That baseless sense of love at first sight was now becoming something more self-aware.
ジュースを買ってきたんだ。みんな事務所にいるよ。
She's got a bad, man. She's got a case of the Suzumu's fucking bad.
I'm really enjoying this in the chat. Garlic Predict says, please no. And Cracktula says, pain. Pain with a big P. Pain tire.
すみません。行き違いになっちゃったみたいですね。
リリアちゃんの好みがよくわからなくて、僕の好みで選んじゃったけど、大丈夫かな？
お茶系でしたらどれでも大丈夫ですので。
It's not tea, it's coffee. Suzuhara went to buy drinks. Then the Suzuhara I saw before... No, there's only one Suzuhara. That Suzuhara and this one are both Suzuhara. What? That's your logic? Okay, boss. He was Suzumu Suzuhara for sure. I could feel it. Did his thoughts and feelings reach me or something like that? What an idea. It sounded like something out of a fairy tale. Oh well, I didn't care what it was.
You should!
They were both Suzuhara, and both of them were special to me.
それにしても
This is all
す
kinds
ごい
of
数の
bad.
人形だね。
Was Kratos saying, no, I'm done with this. Ash, do you want to start OnlyFans KR? What? Something. Or
Awesome.
OnlyFans or something. No.
ですね。
I suppose I could start an OnlyFans and just do feet pics. Don't tell people that I'm a guy.
古い人形って思いとかをいっぱい吸い込んでるそうですからね。怨念とかもあるかも。ちょっと怖いですよね。
It's a bit scary, let's not think about it.
そうだね。そういうのもあるかも。ここ
Well, time to burn this place down.
Amari can't
Fucking
touch
hell,
that.
Suzumu, don't appear out like that. Like, no warning, no fade in. We just fucking popped up in a one frame.
Yeah.
先輩ってオカルトとかわかる人なんですか？
Not really.
そういうのじゃないけど
Says the man who punches trees for a spiritual reason.
そんな気がするというか
Yeah, but that occult is a specific part of spiritualism. Anyone would be unsettled when surrounded by hundreds of these creepy dolls. But it sounded like what Suzuhara was talking about went beyond that.
意味とする場所って僕はあると思うんだ
Negativity zones. It's called me.
意味とする場所。
人だって慰めるのも励ますのもどちらも逆効果になってしまう感情の時ってあるよね
Yeah.
一人にしておいた方がいい時ってやつですね。
僕は父さんに場所にもそういうところがあるって教わったことがあるんだ
What, they just make you feel shit?
父さんはそれを意味とする場所って呼んでたけどね
Mate. It's just... Yeah,
汚れ
okay.
た場所ってわけですね。
Corrupted. What is Kratos saying? So hey dad, I found this very old video of you talking about feet. Care to elaborate? I'll be like,
そういう場所には用事もなく近づかない方がいいですものね。
man's gotta make ends meet somehow.
ありがとうございます先輩。これからは気をつけますね。そうだ、実は先輩にお渡ししたいものがあって。
Oh, what are you gonna give him? Chocolates?
だったら僕にも近づかない方がいいかもね
So I know this is the original Suzuhara saying that because, what's it? Toei had said that he is covered in
He's a
corruption.
negativity zone or something. He's got corruption and all that.
He's corrupted. He's too hot. He must be corrupt.
僕も
Has he become self-aware? He's like, I've been through 2 bad endings so far.
Yeah, he saw the end of the world in one of them.
In both of them.
Oh, what? When was that? No, there's no end of the world in the other one. Was there?
He was stuck in the darkness.
Oh shit, yeah. But that wasn't the real world. I don't know what world that was. He said all that with a composed smile. I couldn't tell if he was serious or joking.
どうして先輩が汚れてるんですか？
That's the
さあね
question.
でもさっきやった黒髪さんが僕にそう言うんだ僕は汚れているから二度と近づくな不幸が訪れるって
Oh, were you trying to lay the moves on Toei off camera?
Wait,
Is that why you're here?
or is he referring to the other alternate timeline when he got close to her?
No, he's talking about this one.
Weird. Right, so he's into Toei.
黒髪先輩はちょっとあれですからね。そんなの気にしない方がいいですよ。
Yeah, don't let it bother you. You should be more interested in ex-child
Please
idols.
tell her. Please say to her that you want to look after her or protect her or whatever the bullshit you come up with this time.
Why?
I want to see
先輩が
what
聞
how
かれて
she'd
るなんて
react.
ことあるわけない
That's
じゃない
drama. That's why.
You just want to see them get in love.
I want to see some freaking conflict. Come on.
You're a horrible person, Kikuto. When Suzuhara, it was love at first sight. No, something beyond that. Yet Kurokami said that approaching him would bring misfortune. How messed up.
ごめん。
That's why he lifts his arm.
Is he holding a
ちょっ
pen
と
or
茶化
something?
そう
Oh
とし
no,
て
it's
言った
the
だけのつもりだ
paving
ったのに
slabs.
なんだか深刻な言い方になっちゃった。
You lighted the mood by saying that you bring corruption to people, okay. Suzuhara smiled
joke.
apologetically. Maybe he'd just been
It's fine.
venting from the shock of Kurokami's scathing proclamation.
行こうよ。みんな待ってるよ。
先輩待ってください。
I'd actually been waiting for a chance to be all alone with Suzuhara today. I couldn't do this earlier because Atsuta and others were watching, so this was the perfect opportunity for me.
実は先輩にお渡ししたいものがありまして。
Well, she said that before, actually.
何？
I want to give you my love. What? Right, I think I'm going to stop at this point. What do you think, Kuxel?
I'm not sure. I mean, first of all, I think you're right in that we should be stopping soon. But at this same time, I'm not sure if this scene is disconnected from the last one or not.
I don't think... Yeah, do you know, I'll go for a bit. See where this takes us. Back in the days before the collapse of the bubble economy, individual idols were raised with care. But gradually, trends shifted towards idol units such as Kitty Cat Club and AKB Musume. Instead of being raised with care, they now had to fight against each other. Oof. In that sense, my Cleaning Princess act was beyond lucky. It was rare to be raised with such care as an individual these days. But things were different now. The staff, stage lights, and everyone's eyes would no longer be focused on me alone. I had to survive and stand out amongst the group to be acknowledged.
Has she got him tickets?
I think she got him tickets to one of her shows. Wait, this is a pretty big show. She said music clubs.
She said live house. Yeah, this is more than that.
This is a fucking stadium, man. I mean, look at the amount of lights and the goddamn screens. I was Riria Kurusu, the new me who'd graduated and been reborn from Magical Lily.
こんにちは。私たちいつも全力青春体当たり。
I feel like this is what all of these anime band, idol band girls say.
フラワーハイスクールです。
That's what I need to be reminded of high school and flowers. Nowadays, the idol war was comprised of powerful warring fiefdoms. Countless units were born and died without ever making names for themselves. Sounds like a fucking war. But just the same, they all strive to be the next AKB Musume or Momoiro Clubber A. What the hell? Flower High School was just one of those units. They were an all-female high school student group that fit perfectly into the category of passable right between the major and underground groups. Their selling point was their intense dancing, which the members did until they could go on no longer. Some had even collapsed. There's only 5 of you though. It was
no, there's
overkill.
like more behind the scenes.
What? There's like a... Oh shit, because he said he was the 5th member, but he didn't say there was 5 members. Shit. It was overkill, but their sincere devotion to the task had made the rounds on the internet, resulting in a major boost of popularity recently. Eager to take advantage of the situation, hit it big, the agency had grown a buzz with the notion of auditioning a new member. It was from among many candidates that Ruria Kurusu, the former Magical Lily, was selected.
今日はいよいよ新メンバーを迎えることになっちゃったよ。
This is like an AKB48 thing.
Kractula's right. This is like a full-on professional idol thing. What were they talking about? Where they're like, oh, this tiny.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
私小さい頃めっちゃテレビで見てた憧れだったんだよ。
Okay.
マジカルリリーことクルス・リリア。
Come on! Today's event features several not quite major idol units. Here, fans of different groups could interact. Popular units would get more fans as unpopular ones were weeded out. But that was only natural in this world. I wouldn't be buried, I would persevere as Riria Kurusu.
ハッドロー。みん
Wearing
な
it.
元気？
Genki! Why she got sweets on her shirt? Whatever. That didn't sound like Lily to me, it sounded like Pee-Pee.
この度
Diddy.
プラハイの新入
Those
生
are
として
sweets,
帰
aren't
っ
they?
てき
It's
ま
like
した。
a
クルス・リリアです。
Got the Werther's original style sweets.
yeah, like a hard toffee or something.
I'm not Magical Lily anymore. Get over it.
リリアちゃんのファンめっちゃ情熱的。
They're also dodge.
さすがマジカルリリーは違うね。
Chat dealer is saying, yep, this is like a full-on professional idol level thing. There's like 7k people in this one CG. I know. She's talking about small fucking shit.
違うわ。もう私はお掃除の国のプリンセスじゃないの。プリンセスはもう女子高生。成長した私の魅力みんなに焼き付けちゃうんだからね。
That I'm all grown up and I'm ready to show off my grown-up charms. They're making
think I
similar
hear-
bullshit. Atsuya, what's his name? Natsuya's there.
Now, I swear one of those voices is actually him. But it's not going in the crowd.
I wondered then if Suzuhara was somewhere amongst that massive crowd. I'd give him a VIP ticket, so he should be being able to skip all the lines. What do you think? See how excited all these people are? Aren't you jealous? Don't you want to like totally go out with me now? Then again, he was a tough customer. I doubted he'd be swayed by other people's enthusiasm. Garlic bread eggs is saying, please don't be here. It was strange. I'd been on stage so many times that I'd stopped having nerves over it long ago. Yet my heart was pounding so hard over one boy amidst the sea of countless heads. I still didn't know what I saw in him. He seemed kind, yet was also remorseless in pointing out the truth. Perhaps I'd never met anyone like him before. Was that why he made my heart go doki doki? I thought I was the sadist type, but maybe I was a masochist all along. I discovered a new side to myself.
私たちフラワーハイスクール。
Cat dealer saying Suzumu is like punching trees outside the stadium or whatever that is.
新しいメンバーを
Safest bet.
よろしくね。
Our newest classmate.
この後ブースにてシングルを私たち全員で販売します。
Oh
お買い
yes.
上げの方には漏れなく推し名1名を選んでの生握手もできちゃいます。
Oh, please don't have a jizz hand in this.
But you know, like, shaking someone's hand might actually be the most physical contact some of these guys have had in a long time, sadly.
ブースで待ってるからね。絶対に来てね。
These guys are passionate, I'll tell you that. Several other rival units came to the stage after. Flower High left the stage after announcing my debut and our new song to commemorate it. Oh, okay, so that wasn't just Flower High, it was like a bunch of other bands as well. So that was quite a big thingy. We took a short break before we had to head for our booth. Helping sell our singles and shaking the customers' hands were both very important jobs. A customer could shake the hand of one member per purchase CD, so if you bought 5 CDs, could you shake 5 members' hands? The agency was counting the exact number we each got, of course, which would influence who took centre position. Well, I already had a sense for the hierarchy. I wasn't naive. I knew it would be an uphill struggle. I had to work hard to keep my smile up and remember the faces of everyone who shook my hand. You're going to remember their faces? This sucks.
That's going to take a lot of effort.
Mate, I wouldn't bother my arse to remember people's faces. Cracker is saying he was coming there, but he saw a big menacing tree outside and felt the challenge. Calibre Dex is saying, I hope Suzumu gave the VIP ticket to the Kureto guy. It'd all be over if they started thinking I was rude or arrogant. I had to treat them like kings. So I could attract the other members' fans one by one by one. God help me, I couldn't do this. Yeah, funny enough, I'm not an idol. Guys, do a handshake from me. All the way, what? Okay. Guys. Oh, you're so popular, you had one more person than the next person. Sorry, I can't do that. Pika pika clean clean. Fucking hell, this is gonna be stuck in my mind, that stupid happy bullshit. Did you ever watch a show called Ren and Stimpy?
Did I ever?
There was a song, was it happy song, what was it, happy something, happy something. It was some stupid song from that.
I was so young when I watched that. All I remember is like some of the really gross up close-up shots.
Yeah, happy joy, happy joy, happy joy. That's the Calibre X.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's yeah, I remember that. It was so gross. It was amazing. Kids shouldn't have been watching that, to be fair. I mean, it wasn't dodge, it was just super gross. Oh, good times.
Isn't that dodge in itself?
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Nice red shirt, that's yeah.
Wait, I think he actually did it.
That's a dick. I don't know, that's a pretty big dick move. What? Mate,
Wait, I thought you did say that.
no, you didn't. Natsu, you got it bad. What am I going to do with you, Natsu Ni-chan? This is so stupid. Oh, Natsuya. R.I.P. your voice box. It was Flower
That
High's...
was more reserved. That was reserved compared to some of his other outbursts.
True. It was Flower High's rule to go all out until you collapsed. And that's why I had to give the fans what they wanted, even if it killed me. What if they want something that you... Nah, never mind. I put on my best smile.
What if it actually killed you?
I put on my best smile to show my new self to all those who'd supported me since I was Magical Lily. to stand out to the hardcore fans who bought enough copies to shake each member's hands. Oh, this is so dodge. It's like encourages people to buy multiple copies, which is fucking defying the
You know this is real. This happens.
I know, but I'm saying that the actual act like is fucking so bad. God damn it, man. This is like microtransactions in fucking games and shit. But even worse in a sense.
The Skinner box bullshit.
If you buy 4, you can shake 4 members' hands. You only need 1 disc, mate. Like, why have you bought 4? Like, just to shake their hands. And to make those who picked the new member out of curiosity fall for me for real. I'm kind of glad that I don't live in a culture that's like got big on idols and stuff. I suppose in the West we are big for like bands and girl bands and singers and stuff, but it's not the same as the kind of idol worship you get in Japan. But
that's true. Well, that's true. I just thought back to that one video called Michael Jackson's like standing there for 10 minutes and everyone loses their shit.
Oh, yeah, that was. I've seen some of that. People fucking fainting, man. Fainting. Yeah. Oh, that happened with.
He was the next level.
I think him and Elvis Presley had that as well.
Yeah.
And I think actually, what are they called? Fuck, I've forgotten their names now. The Beatles, they had that as well. People,
to an extent, yeah.
No, people would fucking go insane. Like, see when the Beatles were new.
When they were big, yeah.
I mean, they've always been big, but like when they started getting big, when they were young, like in when did they start out? Was it I don't know when it was, but like people were like they were like against the Beatles because it's like women are going fucking crazy for them in a way they hadn't done before for like musicians, and they didn't like where this was going.
It was Michael Jackson that was the one that was the craziest, if you ask me.
Well, he was the one closer to the time where you saw it, right? Or you like?
Yeah. The other ones are before.
They're too old.
Yeah.
They're too old. Like I've seen some of them that people talking about the Beatles and they show it, and I was like, they were just as hysterical, and in a sense, even more insane because that was more outlandish to do back in the day than it was in say the 90s. Oh man, yeah. Like I don't think like in general it's not that bad, but it's. I mean, you get people who have total idol worship, but I'm just glad I'm not one of those people that's kind of been suckered into that over the years. Like I just don't give a shit about things enough to.
Do you know? I feel like that kind of mania about singers and stuff is just not the style of the time anymore. Like nowadays, you can enjoy these, but I don't think you have that level of like manic, crazy fans.
Do you know what it's changed to though?
What?
Or one thing that's replaced it a little bit is
Go on.
donating money to streamers.
I think that's different.
Yeah, but it's the same thing of it's a different relation because it's like a parasocial relationship, and it's even more of like you feel like you have some sort of connection because you're directly communicating with them over the streams.
I heard you say parasitic the first time.
Sorry, yeah, it is parasitic. Parasocial.
I liked it. I thought that was pretty funny.
But it's like it's even worse in a sense, and so the guys are getting euphoria at sitting in front of the computer screen, and there's like you see these things on Reddit and stuff, people going, I'm not gonna give her any more money. I gave $4,000, and then she got a boyfriend. She won't even like she never like went out with me, or I don't know what it was, right? And I was like, mate, this person doesn't. No, she banned me. That's it. She banned me from her Discord or from her chat, and I've given her $4,000 and shit. And I'm just like, mate, she does. It's so bad. So I think that's kind of where things have gone, and it's like, and you've got OnlyFans as well. So the attention, people's attention has been split now, whereas before stuff like music and all that had, especially bands and people playing live, they got more of a center stage at a lot of these things with the advent of live streams, and just people, live streams in general, and being able to communicate with your favorite artist live, in a sense, even if it isn't getting their full attention. You're getting more of an attention than you would maybe at a large concert, and I think that's definitely, people have kind of deviated more towards that, but they're also giving more money directly to them as well, which is kind of mental. Cracked was saying, I gave all my life savings to Ash Senpai, but he wouldn't notice me. I don't think I have to ever say this because don't think I'll ever be in a position, but never give me more than what you're willing to like set fire to as money and not worry about, ever. It's not worth it, mate. I'm not worth it. Like, seriously. But anyway.
And on that bombshell, I think we should probably call it here.
Yeah, let's...
It's 2 minutes to midnight.
Yeah, and I want to... Saving! Oh, I'm going to switch to our faces. Oh, that was a long session. That was about 3 hours, 40 minutes, man. Damn. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. I don't know. I might not do the Tuesday stream this week. I'll see. But I'll be back next week, Sunday. And Cooksoul's got the Friday stream.
Yeah, we're going to be doing... Devil May Cry 2.
So
fuck's sake.
That's going to be a slog because Cooksoul didn't enjoy it that much. It's quite boring apparently.
Never mind that. I've never finished it before, so I don't even know if I'll be able to finish it in one go.
So that will be something to look forward to. So yeah, we'll hopefully see you then. I might have an on and off. I might be a bit on and off from the regular schedule next few weeks. Oh, with other shit going on, but hopefully keep the Sunday stuff going at least anyway. GGEZ. But yeah, appreciate you guys on the stream. Thanks for coming on. Garlicbird X, Loopy, Rat Dealer, and Pat's mummy, who I think's maybe gone off now. I'm just saying, I'm seeing Crackdeer saying, by the way, Ash, you have 2 options. Oh. I like this music that's playing in the background, it's quite cheery. Red or blue pill? Give me the blue pill, I want to stay in the Matrix. Fuck all this shit, I don't want to get out of that. It seems like shit. They were eating Grow out of the Matrix, whereas in the Matrix you can pretend. Play Dark Souls and play Euphoria. Oh, I can't do that on stream. I'm pretty sure that game, that visual novel's dodge as fuck. But anyway,
I have actually played it before. I checked it out for a bit.
I'm pretty sure it's not something you can play on stream, or even like.
No, and the act of censoring it would be meaningless anyway.
You just censored the whole screen for the whole time.
It's not even that. It's just like you could, even if you censored it, it wouldn't help.
Oh wow. So yeah, probably no on both of them. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for being on the stream. Hopefully, we'll see you next time. I'm Ash Mannix.
I'm kind of tired.
And we'll see you next time.